Others are having Twitch issues too, Lucy, it's not just you.
My penis. My penis. My penis. My penis. My penis. OBS doesn't want me to show you my penis. Yesterday, the day before yesterday, every day this week, I have been stopped, literally cock-blocked, from showing you my penis. And nobody's even alerting the press. Nobody's calling the authorities. You're just sitting here, watching me get cucked by the internet, by Spectrum Wi-Fi. Why aren't we rioting? Why aren't we picking up our pitchforks? Why aren't we going to their headquarters right now to kill, murder, and disarm them, and ruin their lives? The way that they've ruined mine. They've stolen my parasocial time. My parasocial hour, even. I'm so sorry you have to deal with this, Queen. It's okay, Chatty. It's all worth it for you. I don't know. Why did people give me subs and shit? I didn't do anything except suffer. Wait, actually, never mind. I get it. I get it. I like watching women suffer too. It's very good entertainment. Like whenever other women are doing things that make them suffer, I feel, well, you know, it's about my peanuts again. I really am not gonna call penis penis anymore. I'm only gonna call it peanuts. I just really like it. If you think a little
hiccup gonna stop me from seeing my wife Spectrum, you can eat my ass.
You can eat my ass. The way it just cut off because they're British. British people can't say the whole word. Wait, why did he say ass and not arse? I thought British people said arse. Is that true? British people, do you say arse? That's gotta be a mental illness. I never knew until this second, but I think being British is a mental illness because you say arse or whatever. Arse. Show me your arse, hunty. Show me your arse. I think it's a different spelling. How do you guys say ass? Ass? Or do you cut it off like that, like us? Because you're like shy to say it. You don't want anybody to hear you say ass.
Haven't been watching
Silver Jack,
lately
thanks
because
for the
of
17
scheduling
months, bro.
conflicts, but I'm here now. Nice new title card, if that's
Yeah,
what you
it's my
call
title
it.
card. It's like when you open the gacha game and on the screen that you
Congrats
see, and
on
then you
beating
press on
OBS.
me, and then you get like 50 different pop-ups to fucking give subs or some shit. Yeah, it's my title card, bro. Let's go. Barnaby, thanks for the gift sub. I appreciate it. Also, Okami, thank you for the tier 3, 5 months. Desfault, thanks for the sub. Welcome to Cringe Empire. Red Moon, oh my god, holy base. 6 month sub. Let's fucking go. Blah blah. Gyro, thank you. Zarsot, thank you. J-City, thank you. Wiz Bandit, Yandere Nightmare, County, Absent Desire, Iron Fist. I don't know why you guys saw fit to take pity upon me today and gift me subs, but I do appreciate it. Thank you. Maybe it really did get me through that shit, because I swear to God, the moment I saw
Best
my internet
time
was
of my
fucking up,
life.
I had
Lucy, love
flashbacks.
Lucy Pidheart.
Thank you so much, Lamelda, for the tier 3 and night paid months. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. I hope that continues. Swallopedia, welcome. Red Moon, thank you for the 5 gifties. What the hell? Red Moon-chan, you just subbed and now you're gifting me subs? Shit, this relationship is moving fast. Johnny, are we, you know, are we? Are we like that? Oh, you love this song? Oh shit, I actually just chose some random playlist. I think the playlist is called... It's called Shark Attack, Silly Aquarium playlist. Oh, I think I've heard this song before! Yeah, I do like it! Although I haven't heard that often, and I don't even know the title. Hold on, let me find out the title. What is the name of this song so I can tell my chatty about it? It's called Banana Shake. That's such a cute name for a song! Aww! Please spell it out, I'm a stupid male. But Shadi, I'm a stupid female. So if you're a stupid male and I'm a stupid female, that means that we should have children and send them all to go to Walmart at 2 in the morning.
We give love
at
to
least
our
that's the
cameo
impression I
in
got
Spectrum
from that
and
type of
OBS hate
coupling
women.
in my
If
hometown.
only the woman wasn't Lucy, then
Can
maybe
9
it
Fox,
could
thanks for
be
the sub, by the
Base.
way. Blah blah. Yeah, if only. Others are having Twitch issues too, Lucy. It's not just you. Oh, thank God. I thought it was all me. You guys ever realize, or think about the fact, rather, that in the near future, maybe not near future, but eventually, I'm pretty sure Twitch is gonna go bankrupt because of the streaming service and the fact that they bleed money. And then, after that, what the fuck is gonna happen to Twitch? Nothing. Nothing. It's just gonna go down. Maybe this is the beginning of the end. Maybe this is them just saying, yeah, we know that we have problems, but like, we're not gonna spend any money on fixing it because we don't make money anyway. So cope and seethe, I guess. Twitch's gonna go bankrupt because they don't know how to advertise Twitch Turbo? They don't know how to advertise in general. They don't know. And when you think about it, it kind of makes sense. Silver Juggler, thank you for the 17 months. Redmond, thank you again for the 5 gifties. Nya nya. 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 I can hear my voice is fucking up a little bit. Hold on. Iron Fist, thank you so much for the 300 biddies, by the way. If only, yeah. I think other women getting cucked by Spectrum would be funny, because it's like, yeah, why are you trying to watch them anyway, dummy dum dum dum? Let me take a strip for the hydrate. I have a thigh slap. Oh shit, I forgot to plug in my human agent. I forgot to plug her in. And now you guys can't see me. Hold on, I'll fix it right now. I'll fix it, don't even worry about it. Twitch just put a pimp on the ass of Daddy Bezos' capitalist hellscape empire. Why would Amazon even buy Twitch? I'm being so serious. How the fuck did you redeem Catgirl mode? Wasn't I in that yesterday? Chat? Chat? Am I delusional? I'm pretty sure it was the day before. Oh my god, I have to put a 3-day fucking limit on it. 2 days was not enough. 2 days is not enough. It needs to be longer. Let me fucking put this shit up. Because at this rate, you guys, you motherfuckers are gonna redeem it 3 times a week. That's crazy. No, that's whack. I can't allow it. I can't allow it! Can you hear the sounds of my fake leaves right behind my computer? It's on my little fairy lights and they have like fake leaves attached. It's gonna do numbers on my depression, bro. Just you wait. We're waiting for it to finally kick in. But when it does, bitch, I'll be unstoppable. Sometimes I think about the fact that like, if I weren't bogged down by being mega depresso espresso, I'd be killing it, you know what I'm saying? I'd be going crazy. I'd be going sicko mode, or maybe that's pure cope. You know, have you ever had a moment in your life where you're just like, oh, if only I did this and I did that. If I did it, then I would execute it perfectly and everything would go fine. And then I'd be like, well, then I'd be a 1 million view Andy. You ever have moments like that? I have moments like that, but it's all delusions of grandeur and they last for 2 seconds before I'm like, that's not realistic. That's not realistic, Lucy Fire. You should really think twice about that. You've done incredibly well, though. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I'm glad that so many people actually enjoy watching me, or at least making fun of me. Whatever you're doing in your secretive Discord group chats, I have no idea, honestly. You're also still growing. Yeah, my cock is growing daily. Ow! Ow! I saw that we're almost at 125k followers, which is pretty fucking cool. That means that we'll be 1/4 to 200k. Not 1/4. Okay, like a quarter away from.
If only you could see in yourself what we see in you.
Anyone here good at math?
Your ego would be the size of the moon as it should be.
Chatty, you guys are so romantic. I love Chatty so much. Get ready for a very strange, shitty era right now. I did too. I think that was pretty good considering the state of the vocal cords. Let me do the ass slap in the fucking thigh. God damn it. That was pretty good. Thanks! We're gonna do it even better next time. Nothing but improvements in this world. Now, tell me which one came first once more. Okay, I get it. I can see why it sounds different. I get it. 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 Ass first. You're wrong, Damocles! You're wrong! See? Some of you have bad ears. Some of you have bad ears. Some of you have really bad ears. I got him. I fucking got him. Okay, some of you can guess it, but yeah, one wrong and a sea of right, and yet I'll make fun of them because if you're one wrong and a sea of right, you know what that means? It's like, we should play that on stream one day. We should play the would you rather thing. You ever seen somebody pick a would you rather and then it shows you the percentages and only 6% of people chose your would you rather? And then you feel like you're a degenerate or a weirdo or a freak, but honestly, I just think other people aren't considering the question as deeply, as significantly as I am. It is they who are wrong, not me. I've never been wrong, and I don't plan on being wrong in the near future. So everyone who doesn't agree with me should probably just think a little harder. Your ass has more reverb compared to thigh. Huh? My ass has reverb? No, you're just trying to make me smack my ass some more, like to test it. That's not gonna work. I'm not gonna do that. No. I'm not gonna smack my ass to test shit like that. That's kind of bass, to be honest. Having a bass reverb ass? I do think it's bass, actually. I do think it's pretty cool. A weak attempt? Yeah, it was pretty bad, actually. I'll give that one a 4 out of 10. You almost got me. I mean, you got me thinking about it, but you didn't almost got me. I was not gonna reach for my ass cheeks and start smacking them on stream or anything. The ass smack is quieter. Because I'm not taking off my underwear to smack my ass. Like, I already have to take off my pants to smack my thigh. And you guys are... Dude, we are edging closer and closer to a fucking chatterbait stream. If I have to take off my underwear to slap my ass for the fucking stream, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Imagine VTube Studio has God's first error, and suddenly my human agent is captured with her fucking panties down, smacking her ass for her chat's enjoyment. And what world? How am I supposed to pretend I'm not an e-whore then? How am I supposed to pretend that I have more self-respect because I don't have an OnlyFans or, oh, it's not my human agent's body? Like, at that point, it's fucking over. It's over. I want a refund. I'm unbanning chatters. Here I go. Imagine that, bro. Streamer, you have failed to satisfy me, your moderator. And that means I'm going to start unbanning people who told you to kill— until your trauma wins out and you acquiesce to my demands. You gotta have the sniff noise in there to sound like a true nerd. Gotta put some glasses on. I think that is justified. What is wrong with you, J2? What the hell? Whatever you want, Lucy. Thank God. Thank God everyone here is just going to give me whatever I want. I think that they just say that though to make me shut up, but they don't actually plan on giving me whatever the fuck I want. Actually, as a Discord mod, I forgot the memes about Discord mods. Something about kittens, you get the point. You know very well about the Discord mod jokes. You know very well. Everyone knows about the Discord moderator jokes. Just pretending that you don't know at this point is way more suspicious than being like, hey kitten, hey Lucy, wanna be my kitten? I keep trying to groom her, but she just doesn't go along with it. No, it's more suspicious to be like, haha, what? I forgot the Discord jokes. I forgot. What does the Discord mod do again? You are so sus. You are so fucking sus. I don't know, Lucy, explain please. Well, you see, when an underage minor and a Discord moderator love each other very, very much, and we're not gonna take that conversation any further in that direction. Lucy not going along with grooming? Only if it's Chatty. I let Chatty groom me. I know Chatty's lying, like when they're nice to me, but I know. Wait, am I getting groomed if you know? But like at the same time, you're just like, I'm gonna go along with it because I really enjoy the attention. I'm enjoying the grooming. The FBI breaks in their door. Chatty, be careful, don't let the FBI catch you. What about age of minors? What age do you have to be a minor? Hold on, let's check. How old to become a minor in Minecraft? High school. Coal miners must be at least 18 years of age and in good physical condition to withstand the rigors of the job. I see. That's interesting. I've heard mining is very difficult. Yeah, you have to be 18 years old to start mining, unfortunately. Whatever, you know, I think you should just be allowed to risk your life no matter what. I don't think it's a big deal. Hi, Lucy. Hi! Lucy, have you played Class of 09? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I do know how it goes. I do know how it goes, actually. What about mining content? I love miners content! I love to watch miners! As a matter of fact, Noomy invited me to a Minecraft server. I'm gonna hang out with all the other miners. I'm gonna hang out with all the other miners, and we're gonna have so much fun. God damn it. Stop, Lucy, stop. We are so getting banned. No, we're not. Come on, we're just having a little fun. We're just having a silly, goofy time. We're just goofing around. Vacation time, here we come. I honestly, okay, this is just, nobody take this personally, because I'm sure that there are valid reasons to do shit like this, but as I get older, the more the idea of like having a friendship with someone under the age of 18 becomes downright like very unattractive, because I feel like, oh man, I don't fucking like talking to someone and thinking that they're not at least 18. I will never do that. I'll never be one of those adults on the internet who makes friends with people who are below 18, because I just don't think we're gonna have anything in common, man. Also, Vinius, thank you for the 5 months. I appreciate it. Blah, blah, blah. And also, I'm attracted to older men and women, so I'd rather be the groomed, not the groomer. Oh, is that a hydrate? Let me take a shred. How are we on this conversation? I actually reported a 9-year-old and an 11-year-old on Twitter. Does that make me a snitch? Am I a snitch? Here's the thing. I think if you're admitting that you're that age on the social media, then you're not ready to be on social media. Like, you're not safe. Like, you're just going around telling people, I'm 11 years old, and even I think the new generation is like blah, 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 blah. Okay, get banned, get reported, get reported, get reported. Holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit. You know no internet safety. If you're going around and you're telling people your real fucking age and you're that young, you don't understand internet safety well enough to even be here. I will report you. I don't care if it makes me a snitch. I don't care if it makes me a fucking boomer or whatever you want to call me. Get the fuck off the internet, or at least learn basic internet safety. No, you're not a snitch. You're a cleaner, cleaning space from kids. Get out! Dude, has anyone fucking mentioned how the internet has gotten so much worse because you'll just go online and you'll be fucking subjected to a 14-year-old's opinions and you won't even realize it's a 14-year-old until you open the thread and you look at their profile and they're just like, I'm a first year in high school. No! I don't want to know what you think. I don't want to know what you think. I don't care what you think. You're wrong. You're wrong, and you're too young to even comprehend that you're wrong. Get blocked. Get blocked. Holy shit. The internet is so much worse because I have to look at what children fucking think about things that they don't understand. It's so bad now. It's so fucking bad. I swear to God, I saw a post talking about teachers and how rough teachers have it, and then a fucking 13-year-old quote retweeted it, and we're like, well, this is what teachers deserve for torturing students, keeping us hostage in a room all day, and they expect to be treated well? That's insane. You're a child! You're a child! You're a child. You're a fucking infant. It drove me crazy. I swear, every like must have been a fellow child, because the people in the replies were roasting them and ratioing them like, damn, fuck. People were replying, they were just like, I'm glad that when I was 15, I didn't post my thoughts on the internet. Like, it's so fucking bad, dude. I fucking hate minor Twitter. I will never interact. I will never fucking interact. And that is why all minors in my chat are banned. There's no way we're going to have a good interaction with each other.
One thing I noticed that's difficult is determining which posts were taking it too far. It's not an easy job to do. So be sure to pet the mods.
Thanks for the $3.
CS does have reverb.
My ass has reverb. My ass has
Black
reverb.
hair
I'm gonna
cat
put
Lucy
that
Glorious.
down in my Twitch about me. My ass has reverb. Also, my thighs have less reverb, but I will smack them both for you. I am the closest to a chatterbait streamer that you can potentially get. I'm glad social media wasn't around when I was a child. It was around when I was a child, but I had the sense to like not use my real name and to not tell people my actual age. Unless I like actually really knew them. Dude, I had a friendship with a girl. I think I might have alluded to this or talked about this very shortly. I had a friendship with a girl when I was like 10 years old or something, and she was like 2 years older than me. So yeah, she was like 12. We were around the same age. I only told her my age after I knew her for like a year, because up to that point I had been telling her I was like an older teenager. And I know I was not safe on the internet. Even though I would lie about my age and lie about who I was, I still wasn't safe on the fucking internet. So I know these kids who are on Twitter like, I'm 11, I'm 9. Oh my God, wait, I just got a reminder. Dude, the fucking 11-year-old, the reason I found out they were 11 is because they were admitting it in somebody's fucking replies, right? And then the person, the adult in the situation, God bless their fucking soul, they were like, you know, I'm sure you mean well, but you should really get off this website. It's not good for you to be here. There's lots of creepers who, if they know your real age, they'll take advantage of that. Do you know what the fucking 11-year-old said? Oh, honestly, it's not a big deal. I just block those people when they DM me. So you admit you're being sexually harassed already on the internet because you tell people you're 11. It's so bad! It's so bad! It's so bad! Please! I fucking hope that they're banned now. I know that even though they're banned, they'll probably just make another account and go right back to being groomed. But holy shit, it really made me have an actual doomer moment. Actual doomer, despair Lucy. When I saw that shit. This is great background music for this. Yeah, it is. Ba, 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 ba. I'm sorry I'm talking about young kids on the internet who really need to log the fuck off. We need to switch our timeline again, because this ain't it. Chatty, I'm so worried about the new generation. This is why Florida demanding age verification on social media sites now. How are they gonna enforce that anyway? Are they gonna make you guys put out your fucking ID or some shit? Are they gonna make you guys be like, here is my legal name and age. My name is John Twitter. You should let me onto the website. That's kind of rough. That's kind of rough. I mean, I totally agree. I would even go so far as to say I wouldn't be upset if social media was banned until you're fucking 18. I really don't care. Because I know what happened to me with social media and what these fucking kids are doing on social media, ruining their lives, putting shit on the internet that their future job prospects are gonna see this shit. You ever think about that? You ever fucking think about that? Why does everyone treat the fucking internet like it's their diary too? They'll just be posting shit that nobody asks, nobody even cares. They'll be like, I went to go to In-N-Out today for fucking dinner. Who cares, bitch? You don't have to post it. Just because you did it, you don't have to post about it. What the fuck? There was talk of making porn ID verified here. The government was gonna be tracking your interests. Oh no. They're gonna see the tag that I use in Bentai. And then they're gonna see the tag that I also use. And then they're gonna see that I'm so fucked up that I combine it with a
4 months as
tag.
a demonite, yippee.
Oh no. Yorichi, thank you for the 4 months. Let's go. Is this a... Can I finally get my cookie? Best waifu for Laifu? I've been handing out cookies constantly. I don't know. Maybe you haven't been putting your hands out properly. Get on your knees and beg me for the cookie and you might be able to have it. Let me do the stretch routine. Let me stretch! Let me stretch! And present for NTR Dojins. I would never... 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 Oh god.
Dear diary, I woke up today feeling great. Washed my teeth, put on my clothes, went to work. My favorite female streamer Lucy Pyre is online, so I started to procrastinate on my job to watch her.
Why do I feel like a lot of your diary entries start out the same way? Maybe people make diaries because it like shames them into changing their routine. Cause imagine I had a fucking diary. It'd be like, hello, my diary. Today I woke up and gooned to insert questionable material here. I felt pretty okay about it, but then I remembered that the bitch in that hentai has had more interactions with men than I ever have and probably ever will. So I got sad and doom scrolled for 3 hours. Then I played my anime gacha games, looked at my waifus, and realized I wasn't as sexy as them. Unfortunately, I saw a picture of a pretty 3D woman on the internet and realized again that I'm a femcel. Didn't stream today, so I'm extra sad. But fucking character deep! Bro, I just got character limited. Didn't stream today, so I was extra sad. Perhaps tomorrow will be an improvement when Shaddy helps me feed my delusions. God fucking damn it, it's a new copy pasta. It's a new copy pasta. You're welcome, everyone. You're welcome. You're welcome. God fucking damn it, I hate you. Why?
Hello my diary, today I woke up and gooned to insert questionable material here. I felt pretty okay ABT it, but then I remembered that the bitch in that hentai has had more interactions with men than I ever have and probably ever will. So I got sad and doom scrolled for 3 hours. Then I played my anime gacha games, looked at my waifus, and realized I wasn't as sexy as them. Unfortunately I saw a picture.
I saw a picture. I too saw a picture. I see pictures every day. I love scrolling, looking at Pikachus. A Pikachu! Pikachu! I just electrified everyone in here. This will be known as the femcel pasta. I'm killing you. I'm murdering you. You can feel my knife diving deeply within your cranium, taking out your brain, giving your brain a nice little jar that rests on my shelf. I don't come in it. I just keep it wet. I keep it wet. I could put my spit in there. Is that better? Imagine a girl who fills up a jar, but it's like with her vagina juice. She would need... That would be so hard. That would be really difficult. That would take quite a lot of time to fill that up, and I feel like it would dry before you could even do that. She'd have to be gooning nonstop. Damn. Lucy, since you've been making me procrastinate, can you write my evaluation for me? Your evaluation? Okay, let's look at your message history, and I can give you an evaluation, perhaps. Where the fuck did you go? Here you are. Okay. Alright, 108 messages. Oh my god, you've been following since my birthday? This is meant to be! At least Kick doesn't exist anymore. LOL, that was a scary time to be a kid. Nobody tell him about TikTok. Nobody tell him. Can we have a moment of silence for OJ not dying earlier? Oh yeah! Didn't he die? Your evaluation is that you're kind of crazy, bro. I completely forgot that OJ died, bro. I forgot. Somebody mentioned it and then I was immediately just like, oh, okay. And then my brain moved on. To me, they were always dead. I guess I just stopped thinking about them entirely. Isn't that crazy, though? They released a book called If I Did It before they died and made money off of that. Yeah, OJ been dead. He's dead to me. You're dead to me. Lucy, you really make me feel great about myself because no matter how bad it gets, I know I'm never as bad as Lucy. Well, whatever works for you. After all, I'm an idol of love, cuteness, purity, and justice. And that means I'm here to make people feel better. And nothing else matters. Mods, Creases, Jordans! Mods, lobotomize him! Band, goddammit. Where will I get my vitamin C now that OJ did? Well, you see, I've added a little bit of work onto my peanuts. And now, if you attach your mouth securely to the other end, you will receive an orange liquid closely resembling orange juice that if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you're drinking orange juice? And if you close your eyes, try it out. It could be good for you. It's organic. It's organic. You know what? I feel like they should go to a Whole Foods and sell shit and just be like, it's organic, and that means that it's good. I am convinced that people will pay more money for something called organic, even though organic literally doesn't mean anything. Organic doesn't mean shit. Sometimes organic could be worse. It's almost like scientists have made changes to certain things because it's better that way. It's almost like nature, just by being nature, isn't perfect, and maybe I love my genetically modified shit. I want a genetically modified pussy. If I can ever get that, I'll take it. Imagine that a woman could have a pussy that's like a Venus flytrap. Like the moment that it feels a penis or anything enter into it, it clasps around and begins to suck out the juices and decompose the penis. Imagine, wouldn't it be kind of hot? Yeah, it'd be hot. I mean, it'd be painful. But at the same time, kind of sexy. And my ideas are always good ideas. As long as it comes from this planet, it's organic. True and real. How is it even possible to make something inorganic? That's not even a thing. That's not even a thing. If it's a chemical, exists on the world, right? True, but a GMO can be organic. Wait, how does that work? Lucy, can you tell me what this song is called? Let me check for you. Let me check. This song is called Blue Boat by Susu. You know that thing they say in Sims? Susu, Glorpa, Hormy Warno. It sounds like Susu. That's how you pronounce it, I think. Yeah, the cat girls in Nekopata are genetically modified cats, not modified humans. Isn't that so fucking weird? I played the volume of Nekopata, and wait, no, I played the second one too. I forgot. I blocked that one out. I blocked out the second volume of Nekopata, I guess because I'm fucked up and evil on the inside. But I played that, and I remember seeing the lore of Nekopata and just being like, this shit's fucked. This shit's fucked up, man. This is terrible. They basically have cat girl slaves. Which, I mean, hot, because what else is a cat girl supposed to do except be a slave to your penis? But at the same time, isn't it kind of fucked, man? It's kind of fucked up. Wait, there's lore? There's a whole video, I think. I haven't watched it yet, but I saw a video, like, the fucked up lore of Nekopata or something was the title. And honestly, let me talk to you guys about something, okay? Let me talk to you about something. Hydrate redeem? Absolutely. Let me take a shrip here. But yeah, there's lore. I barely remember it, but I think that it's like a whole thing that cat girls can't be unregistered or something like that. And so, what fucking happens to the cat girl if it's unregistered? That's a great question. I don't know. But the proof of a registered cat girl is like their bell. Like they need a collar bell to prove that they're registered. So you can only imagine what's happening to these cat girls that aren't being picked up by anyone. And they've done nothing wrong except exist. I'm pretty sure it's humans' fault that they even exist in the first place. It's kinda messy when you think about it. Let me see. Nekopata lore. How long is this video? Oh my god, it's almost an hour long! No! It's called The Hidden Horrors of Nekopata. Cat girl oppression? Beast! God, I should buy the rest of the Nekopata games, even if I never play them, just to celebrate catgirl oppression. I love it when catgirls are oppressed. These Reposit. Oh my god, thank you so much for the 1,000 biddies. I appreciate it. Boy, thank you. This is not the time for people. 1 hour video worth. It'll be an hour and a half with me, baby, because I'm gonna have to pause it to talk about everything, because I'm sick in the head. I was just gonna say that I am not sure if I will be streaming tomorrow. I'm leaning towards no, because I kind of fucked up. Okay, I didn't fuck up. I didn't. D's Reposit, why are you giving me 1,000 biddies? Wait, that's 3K. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But thank you. I think the way that I fucked up is that I spent a lot of time in the last 2 streams. I had like a 6-hour stream, and then I had a almost 5-hour stream or something. And then I fucked up because I used up a lot of my endurance and energy. I did accomplish what I wanted in those streams, but I kind of fucked up at the same time. It is my fault. And I have a collab on Sunday, and so I'm thinking to myself, I really ought to store up my energy a little bit. But that would mean that I don't have reaction day tomorrow. So I'm thinking maybe I should just react to this video now. I don't know. Okay, let's get some numbers in the chat. I heard that the game that I'm about to play is like less than an hour? Wait, that's so weird. I'm just gonna admit something to you guys right now. Okay? I fucked up again, and I didn't realize I had already watched. Well, I didn't see the whole thing. I was watching it like, you know, when you listen to something in the background, but you're playing a different game. That's what I was doing. And I was playing a different game and listening to this game being played by a Japanese YouTuber in the corner, so I kind of sort of know what's happening. That video's 2 hours long! You're telling me this game takes 40 minutes? What? Huh? In what world? How does this even make fucking sense? God damn it. Anyway, that means that it's up to you guys. 1, if we're watching Nekopata lore video. 2, if we're just gonna stick to the gameplay today. If you know where to go, it's GigaFast. Oh, that's wonderful! So if you have a sense of fucking direction, then you'll be fine. Well, everyone here who's used to my streams, doesn't that just mean we're going to be completely fucking fine? There's not going to be a single skill issue, not a single delay, not a single part where we're running around in fucking circles. You're crazy. Listen, if it's 2 hours for him, and he's played even more horror games than me, he's played like every fucking horror game. Every single one. Be here for 6 hours? I mean, it might end up being a long stream, but that's okay. If I don't stream tomorrow especially, then it's like fine if today takes a little bit longer. Lucy's so good with directions, so good. I'm the best! Name someone better. Go ahead, I'll wait. Name a streamer who's actually... No. That would mean that you actually have watched other streamers. Sorry. I was about to make you... What's the word? Self-incriminate yourself? Yeah, I was about to make you incriminate yourself. Stop the fucking copy pasta. I'm gonna kill you. I was just trying to make a funny joke, and instead it gets turned into a copy pasta. Should we name someone who's worse? Shorter list. Mods, creases, Jordan, Sergio, thank you for the 21 months. I appreciate it. Good try, but we're not going to get trapped that easy. I would never trap you, Chatty. I'm not trying to entrap you. Never. You're better with directions than Bao, at least. I like Bao because she's a gooner just like me, for real. God, she's so relatable. Love me some Bao. She sent me some tentacle hentai. You remember yesterday I was talking about how she mentioned something like that? And she sent it to me. She actually did. God, she's so based. She's just like us, for real. Based Bao. It's my minute diary entry queen. Oh, I need a minute diary. I'll just spam post everything in there. I can type pretty fast, so I feel like I could get 100 words down if I really wanted to in a 1-minute diary. So what was it? It was... Shit, I'm about to open, like, a fucking video to react to, because I'm pretty sure... Let me check the poll. Yeah, Chatty wanted me to watch Nekopara lore. Don't worry, we're still gonna try to do the game. But, we'll check out this video. If there are any parts that I'm not liking or kind of boring, we'll skip over them. We'll just go with the flow and see how it fucking, turns up. How the chips land, as they say. Reposit, thank you for the 1,000 videos again. Whoa. Hold on, let me check. Okay. Let me look at this, message history. Lol, okay, I'll stop. And then you did it again! I'm not telling you to stop, it's just sometimes Listen, you have to think about it like you're a streamer. Like you're just yapping, and then somebody like gives you 1,000 bits like 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And you're just sitting here like, are they plotting something sinister and evil and dark? Are they going to lure me into a false sense of security, and then on their next 1,000 bits, they're gonna say, Lucy, suck my penis! You suck shit! This is the worst VTuber I've ever seen! You're so cringe! I hate you! Like, I get scared. I get nervous because, you know, life experiences have taught me that good things never last.
Always plotting.
See? You're making it worse! He's making it worse, dude. He's doing it on purpose. He's trying to troll. He's trolling me. Mods, keep your eyes on this one. This guy could be a stinker. This guy could be a stinker. Alright, chat, forgive me. There might be another male on stream. I have the weird feeling that the voicer of this video is probably male, and it is probably a male on stream moment. But let's find out, okay? Let's see what happens. Where the fuck is my... Hello? Ba 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 ba. It oh, okay. I got really confused for a second. Let me move this. Move! Here we are. Nice. We're ready, chatty. We're ready to watch a video. I'm so happy. I can't wait to enjoy it together. Machati? Machati, you're gonna have a good time too, aren't you? Machati? Machati? Right? It'll be good. You'll love it. You'll love it. You're gonna love this. You'll love this shit. Now let's do my favorite thing to do. 1.25 times speed, baby.
God. What? Where am I?
Wretched YouTuber. Did you really think you could escape?
Is this the Chio where I spring my trap, or will it be the next one?
That was the one. Thank you for the gift sub, by the way. Oh shit, my voice just cracked so bad. I sounded like a smoker! Do you hear that? I was like, thanks for the gift sub. Thanks for the gift sub, Timmy.
Who the hell are you?
You already knew.
Oh God, oh no.
Why did they sound like me a little
What do you
bit?
want?
Make the video.
Make the video.
You need to fulfill your pact.
I thought I got away from you.
Adrian,
Foolish
welcome.
widow Daz, you
Coco
should
sex!
so long.
Sex with Coco!
Stupid fucking cat girl, I never should have sold my soul anyway.
Mail on
Bullshit.
stream. It's over for me.
Good evening. If you're a regular viewer of mine, your first thought is probably, oh shit, Dasa's making another weeb video again. Or optionally, the more likely response of, that's
Imagine
him. That's
ever
the white
making a
boy
video that's
in
not a
real.
weeb
But then you
video.
probably noticed the
Male
video
and he's
length
hot.
would instantly be
Guy? Resend us welcome. Guy? Wait, chatty. Okay, I need a poll real quick. I need a quick poll. One, if you think this guy is hot, and two, if you don't. I was not, like, this is a literal guy moment, dude. Damn guy. I guess maybe he's like a special taste. Maybe he's a special acquired taste that guy has, you know? Like, he looks alright. He's not ugly or anything, but my first reaction was not male and hot. What the fuck? My community is always surprising me, bro.
witched into my secret evil spell called Pure Curiosity Bait. For context, many eons ago, I made a follower goal for
Why
about
are we
100
rating
Twitch
males on
followers that I
stream? What? We do that to women all the time. How's it feel? On the other foot. Spoiler alert, this is Guy's video. Oh my god! No way! This explains a lot!
a Nekopara lore video. Now that goal passed quite a while ago.
Now
and many
sees
years
I love you and everything, but I know you're not judging someone else on their looks, right?
I'm not judging someone else on their looks. What the fuck? What the fuck you just did? I just start the video and you're like, he's hot! What the hell? I didn't even say anything! You brought it up, bitch!
later, here we are. As it happens, having fun making content that I enjoy kind of took over my life a bit, as it tends to do, and I didn't get much work done on this script. But now it's time to get down.
Is my community objectifying males right now? Are you objectifying males? Are you judging the attractiveness of a male right now? Excuse me, that is woman behavior. That is fucking woman behavior, and I will not tolerate it in this community.
To brass tacks and finish this shit show. So creating a Nekopara lore video may sound like a weird thing to do. After all, Nekopara is just a shallow,
They're so cute.
pastel-colored,
I love the life
fan-centered
2D
visual
of
novel.
Nekopara.
I'm sorry.
So cute.
You tend to think that Nekopara is just a weeb bait catgirl game full
Sex.
of non-stop egregious amounts of both types of anime pussy.
What's wrong with it?
You fool. You absolute idiot. You brainless buffoon. This game is a absolute motherfucking mess of completely
really is.
insane, contrived explanations to otherwise mundane questions that lead to so many horror.
Also, weird excuses to just have sex with every single cat and start like a cat girl harem. Just like pure, every single plot element is just related to having an excuse to put your penis in a cat girl.
Horrifying suggestions. Just
Based.
absolutely batshit world building. The canon of this game is something to behold, and I have beheld it. Good lord.
I have beheld
I beheld it. So allow me to introduce myself. My name is Das Zombes, and I'm the world's first catgirl
Void
lore
Null,
expert.
welcome.
For the last several years, I have spent many hours playing through every single game on and off stream, checking up on most of the spin-offs and the other types of supplementary media, as well as watching all the anime adaptations, and taking physical notes on them in a notebook. I'm serious. There's like 12 pages of notes in this thing.
Oh
Notes
my
don't have
God.
I even
You wrote
watched
it
the
down?
18 plus scenes for the extra lore. No other reason.
For the extra lore. For the extra lore. I also played the sex scenes for the lore in Nekopara. I did. I did. That's why I did it, because I had to make a video as well, remember? I had to make a video review of Nekopara. And that means I had to read the sex scene for the lore. That's right. We were both lore maxing. Me and this guy are on the same wavelength.
I promise. Now, spoiler alert, there weren't many hidden lore things in the NSFW scenes. It wasn't really important that I watched it. Anyways, for those of you not familiar, Nekopara is a multimedia franchise that shows us a world where
You know what? There's a weird vibe to just watching like a human male green screen himself in between anime girls. And honestly, I guess it's a huge penis move.
catgirls are real. However, because the game is a visual novel, and questions as to the logistics of how catgirls are real will inevitably arise, they try to explain why and how catgirls exist, and what changes society has made to incorporate them.
God, they're
Now,
so
usually
cute.
the answers
God,
are
they're
simply
so
to
cute.
allow the specific...
I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. When the cat girl, when she has boobs that are, when they're not, when the boobs, when they're not, like when they're not big, and like you can see the cleavage, and like when they're, when they're cute and they're small, and like when they're small, and then when you can see in like the small titty cleavage, and like. When I catch you on Zoo, when I catch you on Zoo, when I catch you on Zoo.
Decimate this video's age rating with as little effort as humanly possible on his part. They basically just fall into his lap. He really doesn't have to do much besides exist and actually legally own the catgirls. They are property. But I'll elaborate more on that when we get to the catgirl civil rights section of the video. Yes, you heard me correctly. Catgirl civil rights. This is going to be a
Also,
fun video.
Deadside, thanks for the 3 months.
So before that, though, content warning. We're talking about civil rights, slavery.
God, I'm sorry. Civil rights and slavery. Oh shit, politics and mail on stream? Dude, I'm about to anti-Lucy. I'm fucking dropping Lucy. She fell off.
Manipulation, grooming, bestiality, abuse, eugenics, incest, pedophilia, and finally, just a fuckload of anime. It's just like
It's so
this is
over.
probably the most
It's
anime
so
that I've ever
fucking
seen in a
over.
video.
I'm glad
It's
that
gonna be
I'm
one of
over
those
here
kind of videos.
blocking like
Anyway,
most
this
of the
game
words.
has a whole lot to unpack, and not just in the catgirl we live in a society way. Let's start off simple with how catgirls function as biological beings in this
Oh,
universe.
okay, Chatty, we're about to learn something.
All right, lab
Malabby
coat Dusty.
Fabby,
Yes, I did know
welcome.
this lab coat 5 months ago. I told you that this video took
Oh yeah, cause Chatty. I mean, does it really count? Cause like, I remember this. The cat girls are literally like a couple years old. Cause you know how cats work, right?
The
like,
anticipation when
they
one of these
develop,
cheers turns.
like before others. So like, there are some cat girls who I think they're like 8 months old or something. it's complicated, but if you don't apply human logic to it, it's almost like they're cat girls and it's completely different. It's almost like they're cat girls or something, and like their biology and age
So
is
Lucy
completely
admits
different
to
from
loving
humans.
cat girls. Is this a
Um,
dream? Quick chatty pinch me.
Anyway, let's
Chad, it's a 6,000-year-old dragon girl. Don't worry about
posit
it.
a simple question. What is a cat girl? Now, you might want to say a girl with cat ears and maybe a cat tail, and in any other series, you would be pretty somewhat correct in your very simple explanation, but not here. Allow me to give you the definition I have come to after months of studying this game.
I am
A cat
waiting,
girl is
cook.
a genetically modified cat made to look like
True.
a human with cat ears and a tail, containing multiple features in common with house cats. You heard me right.
Yes?
They are not genetically modified humans. They are genetically modified cats. Instead of taking the easy route and making humans with cat-like features,
But they look way more human than cat. 'Cause like the cat girls literally just have cat ears and a tail and no fur. And that's it. I feel like this is a stretch. Wait, is this canon or is this just like their interpretation right here?
they took evolution and cranked that shit in reverse and went all the way around in order to turn cats into primates, basically. This means that cat girls are not only very far
they're
removed
so
different species from
cute.
humans, but also likely have wildly different internal chemistry. To put this into perspective, cat girls have
you like
an
those tit
enhanced
physics,
sense of
Chatty?
smell. This is known. They share habits with cats related to smelling. They have similar reactions to negative stimuli. This could be seen as them having almost the exact same sense of smell as cats. This
What's
means
wrong with
they have
that?
14 times the odor sensors as well as
All the benefits of being a cat, none of the drawbacks. Let's go, baby. Sex.
their own nasal organ in the back of their mouth. So not only would the structure of your mouth have to be changed to compensate, they would
You wanna
also
smell
likely need
like
a
a
much bigger
cat?
nasal cavity.
Cats smell good. I don't know what you're going on about, bro. Cats smell really nice. Every time I pick up Mello and I give her pets and I give her a big squeeze hug and then I give her a sniff, she smells nice. Cats smell good, okay? No, they not. Yes, they do! Yes, they do!
Where the fuck would it all go? Do they just have a giga schnoz that
They
we can't
do
see
smell good. That's the
because of anime
brainworm.
art style?
Whatever. I
We'll
love
get
my
into the anatomical differences
toxoplasmosis.
from humans.
Cope and seed.
Trust me,
Every fucking male in this universe has toxoplasmosis.
we will. So, do you remember when I said that the 18+ scenes didn't tell me all that much? That was a lie.
Cats smell
Lore
great. Thank
hides
you,
everywhere.
Lavender
So,
Town. I'm being fucking
behold,
roasted in
a
the quote
full
retweets right
anatomical,
now.
Purely scientific and
The fuck?
perfectly
Seems like I am
illustrated graph
not
of a cat girl in the
dreaming.
neck.
Lucy Summer does love cat girls. Lucy Pieto, Lucy Pie Zoom.
Thank you for the dono. I didn't see it, but thank you very much. I do like oppressed cat girls. Yes,
our universe.
indeed.
Each label points to a notable difference from basic human biology. We will go
Wait,
over
how quickly did they give birth? That's so fucking weird. This has to be like biologically impossible. This is just proof that it's a fictional work. There's no way that a being as complex as a human or like a cat girl could fucking possibly be gestated in 3 months. That's crazy.
or all of them. Starting with the most notable feature, the one that everybody's talking about, the cat ears. Now, an astute eye may at first recognize that the ears mesh almost perfectly with the hair, almost looking like a natural extension of their hair.
Sex!
There is no bald cat girl shown in Nekopara. We have no
Based!
idea what they look like otherwise. What we do know is that cat girl hearing is significantly more
Bald
advanced than
girls,
human
no
hearing.
bald
This could
girls,
mean that
done,
certain noises
dropped,
that
hate
irritate
it.
cats will also irritate cat girls. The ears are also
Irks.
very
Dicks!
sensitive, but not sensitive like a pressure point or
No, not my ears. Don't rub them like that. They literally had a scene like that
a patch of recently healed
in the
scar
second
tissue.
game, where he
These
cleans their
motherfuckers
ears
are
and
what
they're
I
like
call
literally,
hentai
yeah.
sensitive, which means that if you touch that spot, the cat girl makes this face. Fun. The ears provide a very unique conundrum.
That's what I'm
in
talking
the
about,
internal
that
anatomy.
scene.
Even on a non-anime model with normal-sized eyes, the ear canal would have to be either small enough to run perpendicular to the brain and
Hentai
the skull,
sensors.
or the brain would have to accommodate in size for the misplaced ear canals. Potentially, it could like expand sideways, forcing the skull to be wider as the brain takes up spaces previously taken up by the human ear placement. Oh shit! Wait, sorry, I forgot. We don't actually know if they have only 2 ears. Every single cat girl that we see,
Everyone,
even the ones as
control
young as 3
yourselves
months
right
old,
now.
have a full head of at least shoulder-length hair.
Everyone.
We also never see a short-haired cat girl. This means that we have absolutely no idea whether or not they have
Be
human
normal.
ears. It's always covered by hair. Now, see, this would be a conundrum in 2020, but with the release of Catboy Paradise fucking, I don't know, 3
Catboy
years ago. I'm gonna
Paradise,
say.
let's
We now have
go!
a short-haired cat person.
It was only an hour long, and I totally didn't play it because I'm a Coomer Fujo Fensal girl. I didn't play
Lucy,
it and
my
be very
favorite cat
disappointed.
demon
I would never
girl.
do that, because look how bad this looks. Ew. Who would play a game with males? What the fuck? Valus, thanks for the 2 months. I appreciate it. Blah.
yeah. Catboys exist. I forgot to mention. Our
Not
savior
real,
comes in
fake.
the form of Sage, a suitably short-haired, Dilfy catboy that leaves little to no doubt in our mind that they do in fact have only 2 ears. As far as I can tell, I am the first person to document this connection. I will take my award in the mail. So the next feature, about as equally noticeable, is the tail, and it's much more.
Wait, why do if there's catboys in the universe though, why aren't they cucking like the human males who keep them as slaves and like mating with cat girls? Because I thought in Nekopada game they can have babies together, like cat girl babies together, but they can't. So there's cat boys. So okay, so they put cucking in the universe. I apologize to all Nekopada fans.
Interesting to talk about. The tail of a cat
They're
girl
neutered.
is an extension of their spine.
That would
and is
explain
about
why
a
there's
third
no
of their
sex
height
in that
long
visual
on average,
novel.
though the tail can differ in length and appearance with different individuals. But we'll get to that when we specify.
Vanilla!
The tail is fully prehensile and seems to serve no balance-related purpose. In fact, it seems to serve 2 purposes, being like a fifth
And
limb
being sexy.
and being a method to express emotions.
And
this
being
tail
sexy.
can droop sadly, bob back and forth, or
And
even
being
become
cute.
erect when experiencing pleasure. Yes, that is a real sentence. We're talking about
My
tails
tail is
here, by
always
the way.
erect.
Though that doesn't change the fact that there is a scene where one of the cat girls
Huh?
fillets the tail of another.
I didn't play the 3rd one. This isn't technically banned on Twitch, but this feels more not safe for work than if it were a literal penis she were slobbering on. This is so bad.
Nothing will ever change that. I'm never going to be the same. Oh yeah, also, the tail is hentai sensitive too, but you probably could have guessed that.
Hentai-sensitive.
There's more than one scene involving tail play, actually. It's just that that scene snuck up on me. I really just wasn't expecting it. Now, let's
You ever
talk
just
about
suck a
another
girl's
slightly
tail
less
off?
interesting anatomical difference, the eyes. Besides the oversized eyes inherent to anime, cat girls do
Wait,
seem
they
to
do?
have larger eyes than their human counterparts, though that might just be me going insane.
That
But
one
that's
girl
far
is
from the
faking being
only
a
thing
cat
I-
girl. This girl right here, this girl is me. She's pretending to be a cat girl, but she's not actually a cat girl. Okay? She's not actually a cat girl. She's me.
Have to say about cat girl eyes. Did you know that their pupils are actually slits? This isn't really something that is spoken about in the games, but it is something
When
that
I heard the word slit, my mind did not. Okay.
literally appears in the art, so that's helpful. This does also
Keep
imply
a
that cat
cool
girls have
and
the
level
ability
head, Lucy
to see
Pyre.
in the dark to a similar degree to cats.
Cool and level
This is
head.
backed up with discussion regarding Maple peeing herself.
Man,
I swear I'm not lying, it's there.
What? There's water sports in this fucking thing? I stopped at a good time. I stopped at the series at a good time.
Seeing in the dark also suggests that cat girl eyes can glow, just like how cats
Wait,
and
why does
dogs'
Coco's
eyes will
face look
glow
so
in
weird there?
photographs and videos and such. I'll not really
Artist
get into
was
it,
high.
but here's some funny art that was made for me
You stopped
a
before
literal
it
year
got
ago.
good.
Thanks for that. Moving on, the
I
mouth,
don't
starting
think
with the tongue.
so.
Cat girl.
Listen, cinema. Oh. Nice pause, Lucy. It was unintentional. It's not my fault that Vanilla and Chocolat are really cute and they have some of the best wholesome scenes where they hold hands together. It's not my fault. It is what it is. They're such a great duo.
Girl tongues are very similar, if not close.
And Cinnamon is worst girl for me. You know, the girl with the big fat fucking tits and the blue hair. Is it blue? Anyway. Wait, it's not Cinnamon. That's Mint. That's Mint. That's Mint. Wait, or is it Cinnamon? Am I wrong? Wait, what the fuck are these people's names again? I remember Vanilla, Chocolate, Coco. What's her name? Azuki? Azuki? I called her Anzu earlier.
Is Lucy
I have another
emptying
character I know
herself
whose
by
name is
forcing
Anzu. I
us
think
to
her name's
watch Hot
Azuki.
Cat Girls, or
And
is
then,
this a test?
yeah, it's
Lucy
Maple and Cinnamon. Yeah, it's Cinnamon. She doesn't even look like Cinnamon. The fuck? Purplish hair? Yeah. I do not like her. I don't like her at all. And I think I don't like her because she's the most like me. Like, she's a huge fucking degenerate pervert and she's very open about it. And I'm just like, I hate you because you remind me too much of myself and you
Close
suck.
to identical to
And her
regular cat
tits are
tongues.
so
They have
fucking
similar
big. Holy
habits to lick
shit.
things when experiencing
I'm not a
joy,
fan
and
of
their
huge
tongues are
tits.
covered
I
in
just
the
like
same
them big,
keratin
but
papillae
not
that
fucking
make cat
gigantic
tongues
like
feel
hers.
rough. It's
just my
basically
preference,
just the
okay?
exact same tongue, but it's slightly rough. It doesn't really bring up too many extensions of the biology, but it definitely
Are
is
we
a
referring
difference.
to cat girls or
Wow.
chewing gum
Now
flavors?
for the
the dehumanization of cat girls by naming them after fucking food stuff, but they're your slaves, so it doesn't even matter.
Teeth. Catgirl teeth appear to be a homogenized variant of human teeth, as they like
Am
to
I
present.
crazy, or does Coco's face here just look bad? Like, the artist was on some shit. This was their off day when they were drawing this fucking stuff. But God, her fucking Coco's tits are the perfect size. Her tits are the actual perfect size. I love them so much.
Anywhere from 30 to 32 of them. Most of their teeth.
Yeah, they
appear
drew
to
the
be
boobs
flat
right.
human
That's all
teeth,
that
though
matters.
their incisors are greatly lengthened. Though, to be fair, this
Oh.
could also just be moe nonsense, but I'm counting it
Emotional, heartfelt scene where they have character development, or sex scene where they're making hentai ahegao faces. Take your pick right now.
anyways, because it makes sense. Time for a lightning round so we can move on from this hellish fucking graph. Claws. Catgirl nails are harder and usually sharper than human nails.
That is
but
true.
do
They
not
usually
possess
combine
the
them.
extendable quality of regular cat claws. Despite this, they have a habit of scratching up all your shit when bored anyways. Next up, hair. Catgirls have hair on their heads,
Based.
their tails, and that's about it. They very likely don't possess hair in any other places, not a pube nor armpit hair in sight. Now, maybe they're just really good at shaving,
Cat girls without pubes uninstalled.
and maybe the cat boys are different, but we don't know because we don't see them naked. Catgirl hair appears to be a similar texture to human hair, though it likely does have some different shit going on, as it is described as soft.
There she is, that bitch! This bitch, Chatty! This bitch! This is worst girl for me! This is worst girl! I'm sorry if you love her.
Than human hair and requires different shampoo to wash effectively. Now for reproduction. This will be fun. Catgirls can reproduce with cat boys,
Pubes
but not
are
humans.
overrated?
However, they
Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? Dude, it's the opposite. Not having any fucking body hair is what's overrated. It's what's normal. It's what's expected. Have you ever seen a fucking hentai where a girl just has a little bit of hair in the right spot and it's drawn so well? I'm sorry, but that shit is pure sex.
have no issue having sex with humans, despite this fact. There is plenty of source material for this claim, and trust me, it only gets more uncomfortable from here.
I love hentai where the guy's face is cut off so I can pretend that I'm a male with a fat fucking cock that cat girls drool over.
Another thing is that catgirls experience estrus, or heat. And no,
They
as much
sure
as I
do.
would like you to believe, human females do not go into heat. This heat isn't really expanded upon, but we know
This is wrong because when I'm ovulating, I start to understand why cats be acting that way, like when they're in heat. You ever seen those fucking videos of cats like throwing their fucking pussy out like in heat and there's no fucking male cat around, so it's just the owners staring at them, filming them, making fun of them, and that's it? It's completely understandable if you're a female human and you've ever gone through ovulation. You start to get it.
know a few things about it. 1, it makes the catgirls horny when they experience it. No way, that's so hard to guess. 2, it affects their restraint notably. And 3, there are no
No
negative side
shit.
effects to a catgirl getting no dick during her heat. Now, in terms
What?
of internal anatomy, cats for the most part have similar organs to
They do be acting like it though. They do be acting like it though. Like when these catgirls are going through heat, they're dead ass just like, it's so painful. I'm so uncomfortable. And then it's like he has to cure them with his penis. That's like the whole plot.
humans, though
Anus.
catgirls likely do not have an appendix, as well as the previously mentioned vomeronasal organ in their head for picking up unique scents such as pheromones. The existence of this organ is proven with their
I don't wanna
reaction
know
to
all this
catnip
about my cat.
being at least somewhat similar to regular cats, though the reason why regular cats get affected by catnip is because catnip mimics feline sex hormones, so it makes them horny and they
What?
really wanna snuggle up
Wait,
with them.
I
But
must
here it
have
just makes
missed
the
that
catgirls act
part.
like they're drunk,
I must have
which is
fucking
confusing,
missed that
because
part.
why would they do
What?
that? Finally, a notable but significantly less scientific element. Catgirls universally have more agility, endurance, and strength than humans. There is an entire episode of the
This
anime
makes
dedicated
perfect
to
sense.
shows of athletic ability, where we see 2 of the catgirls perform quite tough
They're doing their
activities with
best.
absolutely no prior training or exercise. The primary area
I want an anime where they're ninjas and like warriors and they're not getting penis until at the end of the show when they finally receive penis, and then we find out the reason they were fighting so hard and doing all of these difficult challenges was simply so that they could have their heat cured by the main character's dick.
areas of increased agility relate to jumping and running and climbing. For example, in another episode, Maple is able to climb a vertical stone chimney that is at least 15 feet tall without any equipment to help her. And
They're just
Coconut
low-key
is stated to be able
superheroes
to
and
reliably
whatever,
outrun
but
a
it's
mini
not a
truck,
big deal.
which tops out at around 75 miles per hour according to Google. Jesus fuck. Anyways, now that the internal anatomy is mostly done, we have one more thing to discuss before moving on to easily the weirdest
Have you not
aspect
seen
of
the
catgirl
Nekopata
biology.
OVA?
So,
No.
catgirls, as you might see, they don't all look the same. They have different heights as well as different hair color, hair texture, and tail types.
Yeah, they're
This is
so
because
cute.
catgirls all have different breeds. These breeds are honestly pretty one-to-one.
Coconut's a Maine
They're even
Coon.
named the same. For example, this catgirl, Coconut,
She's
is
my
a
Maine Coon, if
Coon,
you guess.
and this catgirl right here is a Munchkin cat. They have
So
a very notably
cute.
different physicality, different tails, and different growth
So
patterns.
cute.
This particular idea of breeds is certainly interesting, but it's usually just a way to explain off genetic differences that are explained in humanity by ethnicity. But that's enough about how writers justify their character design. Time for probably the weirdest aspect of the franchise. Let's discuss Catgirl lifespan and growth. Starting off with probably the single
Wait, they
weirdest
have a lifespan? Wait, what's the lifespan?
decision I have ever seen in any dating
Oh, this
simulator.
is dark.
since This abomination came into the world. These Catgirls, characters that you are supposed to be attracted to, and you see having intercourse multiple times, age in cat years. On simpler terms, see this large and varied group of Catgirls? None of them are over 4 years old. See these two Catgirls?
But wait, does that mean they're gonna die at like 10 years old?
The first two Catgirls that our main character enters into a sexual relationship with? Both of these characters are 9 months old. Catgirls reach sexual maturity
We've already
just around
discussed
9
this.
months, as that is when these two first enter heat. This means that in 9 months they grow between 92 and 118 centimeters, assuming they are all born at around 50 centimeters.
Wait, what?
And their growth is uniform, which we know it's not, because human growth isn't uniform. Though it is also suggested in Necopara Extra that Coconut specifically grew 6 centimeters in a single day. Jesus fucking Christ. But
How?
to be fair, that could just be
Dude,
my
imagine starting the day being fucking 6 centimeters shorter than the way you end the fucking day. That's actually crazy.
totally. Either way, do you have any idea how much nutrition growth like that would take? You could probably actively see them grow.
Oh my god, so
Imagine the growth
cute!
rate. For the first year of their life, Catgirls would be constantly suffering aching pain throughout their entire
Jesus,
bodies.
that is true.
Now, not to mention the absolute
Yeah, the
speed
growth
at which they
pains
would
must
have
be
to
insane.
grow
Ow!
mentally.
I wasn't
So
even
in some
thinking
cases,
about that.
That's not particularly notable. Okay, I hear you. You understand that the growth is weird, but what about the Catgirl lifestyle? How is their behavior any different from humans? Well, first off, their diet. Now, catgirls actually have an almost identical
Don't they-
diet to
yeah, don't they eat
humans,
the
and
same
there are
shit,
no
if I
mention of foods
remember?
that are poisonous to catgirls that aren't poisonous to humans, or vice versa. Best example is the amount of chocolate consumed by catgirls in Volume 4, though this does not mean that their palate is identical to humans, as they universally adore stereotypically cat foods, such as raw tuna and cat food. Yes, you
Makes
heard me right,
sense.
because nothing says moe like watching an anime girl eat cat food. They do also get drunk on alcohol, which isn't too notable.
If you have a cat and you've ever given your cat like fucking cat food, dude, it's so gross. It smells bad. It looks bad. It fucking like everything about the experience of giving your cat wet food is repulsive. And just imagining these girls eating that shit is
kind of felt like they needed to include it. Oh yeah, and catgirls do have a tendency to develop insane shonen protagonist level appetites. This is likely just an anime trope included for the sake of the classic comedy
So
that the series
cute.
is known for, but it actually kind of makes sense considering how much growth they
Who's
would have
that
to be
girl
going
on the
through.
other end of the
In terms
table?
of behavior, most of the time they overlap cleanly with human behavior, though they seem to have notable differences that cause hang-ups in care and integration into society, at least according to the logic of the game. The most notable one is based on how they see sexual and romantic relationships, which is to say that they are nearly universally polyamorous, or at least don't mind polyamory in relationships. Now, this probably doesn't actually have much to do with scientific...
Okay, I just want everyone to know that the entire plot of Nekopata is created in such a way that basically it's all for the convenience of the main character having his harem and having as many girls in his harem as can possibly fit and having sex with all of them. I hope that this clears things up and helps explain the plot.
context, despite how much the game wants to tell you, and only exists so that our protagonist can dick down as many catgirls as he wants. Now,
Exactly.
it's not all sunshine and rainbows, because catgirls do struggle in a couple things, such as, for example, impulse control.
My jealous ass bitch ass could never, absolutely not. This is almost borderline NTR. Maybe that's the real reason I stopped. Cause like, I was tolerating it for Vanilla and Chocolat, cause like, you know, they love each other. They're also together, and then they're together with the main guy. But then in the second one, I was just like, wait, this is turning into a harem. This is NTR. No, this is crazy.
Catgirls oftentimes will purr on reflex when scratched under the chin. They'll pounce or strike at insects, small animals,
I'll
or
also
cat
purr if
toys,
you scratch
as well
me
as
under my
having
chin.
a notable phlegm response
different
to
reasons.
certain scents. This sort of behavior is one of the major plot points of Volume 1, but I'll get into that when I cover the Society of Nekopara. But before we get into that, though, we'll need to cover a few more things. The first of which is the large display of catgirls that appears within the games. This will lead into more discussions of biology, but let's cover them one by one, shall we? Starting off with the two main girls of Volume 1,
Yes?
Chocolat and Vanilla.
The
Chocolat is a
OGs!
dark-haired mixed
The
breed
best of the
catgirl that
best!
honestly really shows her age in the mental department, as in she's a completely fucking worthless dumbass. She is unable to read kanji, speaks like a young child,
She's me. She's me. I related to her the most out of every other character because she's dumb as fuck.
and is mostly incapable of doing physically demanding tasks such as waiting tables. Now, normally I would say that this half-hearted attempt at moe comedy is bad writing, but according to the wiki, this level of stupidity is actually fitting, as she and Vanilla are only 9 months old. Speaking of
But
Vanilla,
wait,
as
what?
previously mentioned, the other 9
But
month
wait,
old
they're-
cat, but contrary to Chocola, she is actually
Huh?
a passively written character, using the notably low standards of Nekopara.
You know, that's pretty fucked. That's incredibly fucked. The amounts of like growing up and work that they're expected to do. Like, oh no, she can't read kanji. Bitch, she's been alive for 9 fucking months. Give her a break. Give her a second. Like, it's gonna take some fucking time. I've been studying for fucking 2 years and I still can't read some shit.
She's more like a poorly constructed ball of 3-ish tropes with some
They're mean
mildly
to her for
entertaining
no
dialogue.
reason.
Those 3 tropes being kudere, tsundere, and siscon. She is a white-haired mixed-breed cat
She
girl
is.
and is the biological
She is all
sister
of
of
those.
Chocola, which really puts certain scenes in questionable context, but baby, at this point, the context is nothing but questionable. Next, 2, Azuki, short, angry munchkin cat, oldest of the bunch, still only 3 years old.
I
Cool,
love
this series.
Azuki.
Next up, Coconut, giant fucking Maine Coon, 1-year-old, has heterochromia, also calls the protagonist Oni-chan. That's not a weird dynamic at all, totally normal.
Oni-chan?
Sick character writing, Neko works. Next 2 cat girls. First off, Maple. She's a snooty American girl
And pisses
actually
herself,
kind of a normal
apparently.
character. She's the only one that actually picks out her own
She's a
clothes
pissy
and
girl.
is seen as the mature one of the group. Next up, Cinnamon, the Scottish fold with absolutely giant fucking
Made
titties
pull, more like
and
made
a chronic
piss.
problem with being
Ow!
the most annoying character in the game. Her only joke, the only joke that she does, is that she gets horny. That's it. That's the
Yeah,
only thing that
seriously.
she does. Every time that anything slightly sexual,
me.
or even something that's not
Fuck, it's
sexual at
me.
all,
I hate
is mentioned,
myself.
she will go into heat.
I
And just
fucking hate
absolutely
myself.
start to drool over everything. It's so annoying. I hate it. Anyway, there's also 2 more, but they're not part of the main crew. First off, this is Milk. She's a Russian blue and is 7 months old. She may look very young, but be aware she is only 60 days younger than the 2 that the main character has regular intercourse with. Yay! Finally, Phrase. She's a French cat girl and a
She's so
chinchilla person. She's
cute.
really not that interesting. Now, let's discuss how breeds affect growth and anatomy. Yeah, okay, this is going to be a real short section because it's kind of
Azuki,
obvious.
cute.
It's pretty one-to-one with actual cats. Breeds usually determine height, tail shape, hair color, and hair texture. Best examples are Azuki and Coconut. Bam, I don't even need to say anything more than that. It's real obvious. We have absolutely no idea about whether or not
Wait, what are we
breeds
yapping
apply to
about right
skin
now?
texture. Every character is the same skin color because this is an anime game. Black people don't exist. Only people with slight tans. Finally, the last thing
That
in the
is
biology
true.
section. I mentioned it earlier. What
99%
the fuck are
of the
cat
time.
boys? Is anything different? Well, we don't actually know if Catboy Paradise is canon, but catboys are confirmed to exist. They're just comfortably out of sight because the only attraction here is towards women. We can't have hot men that can reasonably challenge our main character's protagonist.
He gets it! He gets it! That's right! Get these fucking males out of Nekopata, dude!
Harem? That would rile up the fans. They can't have that. I kid, but there are absolutely no shown catboys outside of Catboy's Paradise. They do exist, though. As far as I know, they're
That's
just
cucking.
surprisingly boring.
That's cucking. Even saying that they exist, that's a cuck.
Because they're just cat girls, but they're boys. Who could have seen this coming? Everything that applies to cat girls also applies to cat boys, outside of the obvious things like genitalia and a bit of their physicality. Okay.
Just make it
Right,
a yaoi.
that does it for the biology section. Is anybody else getting
Easy.
tired of seeing my mug?
Then you'll get the
I'm just kinda
food
tired of
Joes.
holding this microphone.
And then
I'll
you
hand
can
over
both
to
hold
voiceover
hands
now.
in solidarity because
Hello,
the
and
cat
welcome
boys
to
won't
the
be
next
interested
section
in
of
the cat
video,
girls.
The series recap. In this section,
Repause
I'm
it.
going
Thank
to
you for the
speed
1,000
run talking
biddies
about the
again.
events of the
Bye-bye.
series. Stay with me, this will be rough and not particularly well done.
Oh god. Small titty good, big titty good. Titty size not matter. Titty is titty. I agree with you 100%, Kobold Knight. However, titty that is all the way down to the ground disturbs me.
But it's mostly just irrelevant context that I feel I need to include in a video explaining Nekopara. So, starting from the top, this is the Minataki household. It holds a long line of Japanese
did I
confectioners,
forget all
the
about
current
this
generation
place?
being Kasho Minataki and Shigure Minataki. Kasho is
Why is
approximately
she a
25 years old,
midget
and Shigure is
compared
in
to
that nebulous
him?
anime age where if the writers specified, they'd probably go to jail.
Unknown!
Don't worry, what you think might happen doesn't happen. They also have 6 cat girls. The order from oldest to youngest goes Azuki, Maple.
Correction. I don't know when this video was made. I don't know when this video was made. Correction. On the correction. It does actually happen, but you get to choose whether it happens or does not.
Cinnamon, coconut, vanilla, chocolate. We described each of them earlier. I'm not going to do it again. Kasho has a bit of a struggle.
Unknown
in his dating
underage.
life.
Okay, I'm being so honest. I deadass thought that she was older than him. I thought that she was one of those characters who's actually like fucking 30 in the trope where they're fucking 30 years old but they look really young. I thought that that was what she was, but I didn't know her age was unknown.
He wants nothing more than to bake Western sweets, but his father's a big old grumpy dude who wants him to continue the family business. On the other hand,
Your JP
Shigure
brain
is a
rotten,
total
true
fucking
and
creep
real.
with a brother complex so intense and overpowering it causes her to need medical
She's so
attention
fucking
several
annoying.
times throughout the story. She has her own section. We'll get to her. The first game of the timeline is Nekopara Extra, in which Chocolate and Vanilla have just been adopted into the family. Now, this may look like it takes place...
I just want to point out that every fucking female in this game is a cuck, but no one is more of a cuck than Shigure, her. No one is more of a cuck than the fucking sister, who literally encourages her brother to fuck these cat girls and invite them into his harem and is all about it and loves that for him, but at the same time wants to fuck her brother. Like, she's an actual cuck. She likes being a cuck. That's her. She's an actual fucking cuck.
Several years before the main story, but keep in mind,
she organized
they're
getting
only 4 months
cucked. She
younger here than
likes
they are in the
it.
first game. I'm fully aware of the problems. In Nekopara Extra,
I'm fully
nothing
aware of the
interesting
problems.
really
Me
happens.
before I
It's
engage in
almost
any
entirely just
fucking
a story
media.
of Chocolate and Vanilla getting accepted into the Monarchy household. It's a multiple quotation marks wholesome backstory game. Next up, in Nekopara Volume 0, nothing happens, but it's like an hour shorter. Finally, Kasho does the thing that starts the plot, and he moves out of the Monarchy household without telling anybody. He packs up his shit and
ran away from
leaves
home.
to a bakery across the city that he's started up. Kasho's bakery is called La Soleil, meaning
All the sex aside, I think the aesthetics of Nekopara are so cute. You can really see the womanly touch behind it. The fact that the artist is a woman and the creator of the series is a fucking woman too, isn't it right? Holy fucking based. You can really tell because everything's so fucking cute.
the sun in French. It was also a name taken from the
What?
French
Yes,
bakery
she's
he
a pervert.
interned at,
She's a coomer,
in
just like
France.
me.
Kasho just kind of wants to live on his own for a bit, away from his family, but unfortunately, God is not so merciful, and he
Their
receives
French is
2 large
incorrect.
boxes
Are
of
you French? Be gone, Frenchman!
his door that he didn't ship.
Just
These
kidding,
boxes
it's okay to be
contain
French.
the 2 cat girls,
At least
Chocolate
you're not
and
British.
Vanilla. At first, Kasho is determined to send them back home, but they unfortunately insist on staying. Nothing really happens here until Shigure shows up and reintroduces herself into her brother's life to his
Cuck.
vast misfortune. From there, they go on dates, and La Soleil is filled with new workers. You'll
So
never guess who,
cute.
and
I
you
love
add 2
this
cat girls to the
CG.
tally of girls Kasho
Kasho's
has had
sex
sex
tally.
with. Volume 2 has us learn a little more
It's
about the
really,
world,
that's what every
primarily the
fucking
attitudes of
volume
cat girls
is. It's
towards
just a
the predicament.
sex tally.
Hint, hint, Azuki is the only one that shows any form of issue with it, and it's played primarily as a joke. Sure.
I imagine Nekopara is like each volume when a new cat girl gets introduced, the immediate thought that goes through the player's head is like, okay, now when do we get to have the sex with this one?
Game, but we'll get into that later. Coconut is depressed, and Azuki has image problems. Kasho solves both of them, and the solution to both of them is sex.
Oh.
2 more of the tally. Volume 3 is the longest
There's
of
the
every single
context
one
of
the
that
games,
CG. You're welcome,
and it's probably
Chatty.
my favorite to actually play, because it's actually kind of well written, though it does have the
Really?
tail violating scene in it, and it isn't skipped if you don't have the 18+ patch. It stays in the game. Besides that, though, this volume...
That's rancid. That's fucking rancid. Imagine you don't even want to be a coomer. Imagine you're just, seriously, you're innocent. Like, you're an actual pure human being, and you don't even buy the 18+ patch, and you just want to see cute cat girls being a family and having fun together, and you get fucking violated and slapped in the face with a scene where she's sucking off the tail. There's no way. Nah. She really said, if you don't watch my fucking and play my visual novels for the porn and hentai, I don't fucking want you here. It's just that Japan forced me to sell it as a patch instead of the base game. I think you should go fuck yourself and shit yourself right now.
focuses primarily on the musical journey of Maple and Cinnamon as they learn to overcome the
I
stigma
can't get
towards
over the
women.
fact
dick
that
is
she's pissing.
uncomfortably
No.
right.
Wow, that's minorly lore important as it focuses on the cat girl's role in society, unlike
True.
literally everything else. This volume
Maybe I
does
should play
also
it. Should I play
semi-confirm the fact that cat girls can be bisexual at the very least, though
No
unfortunately
shit.
the 2 characters that have that sort of relationship are stepsisters, so it can't all be good. Anyway, after
Oh no, not stepsisters, after you already talked about how the actual 2 biological twin sisters have sex with each other as well. Oh no, not stepsisters, bitch, we are way past that.
Kasho
We are
helps
way
Maple
past
and
that.
Cinnamon get up on stage, and they reverse racism by being good at singing. He has sex with them, and we add 2 more to the
course.
tally. All ends well, as you could expect. Volume
Naturally.
4 focuses almost entirely on the drama within the Monarchy family, so it doesn't really matter for us. We'll get into it when we get to it. No girls are added in this one, and that brings us more or less up to speed. Fucking psych! We still have to talk about Catboy
Ooh.
Paradise. So,
No!
sometime before Nekopara Volume 4, NecoWorks released a little April Fool's game called Nekopara Catboy Paradise.
Yeah, but,
I mentioned it earlier with Sage, who's one
No
of the Catboys
segs.
that shows up in that game. But the debacle of this game is entirely in whether or not it's actually canon, because this game has several things that make me question its canonicity. First off, it's an April Fool's
my God,
game
he
with
played
no ties
it.
to any of the characters seen in the
Wait,
main
did you
series.
play it?
Also, there's just a lot of lore inconsistencies, such as, for example, the Catboys not having bells but still being able to walk outside.
Yeah, true, what the
Reasons that
fuck?
properly exists in this universe too, but overall, we're not talking...
It's cat sexism. It's cat people sexism. The girls need bells. Cat girls are only allowed to be owned by other people, but the male cats can just walk around with their dicks around swinging out there. Holy fucking shit, they hate women. Holy based.
About catboys, and therefore I'm making the executive decision as the single known scholar of Nekopara lore to deem this entry of the series non-canon, because that means
He chose the worst possible route. He really said, I deem it non-canon, instead of, I deem the world to be sexist, along with all of the other multiple extremely questionable, unethical shit in the game. I deem that it must be non-canon, instead of just hating women.
don't have to write more scripts and actually
You need
study
bells to
Catboy
control
Paradise
women.
and make a theory
Yes,
about it.
Chatty, hypnotize
Anyways,
me
now
with a
that's out
cat
of the way, we
bell.
can
Let's
start to talk
go.
about probably the most fucked up part of Nekopara lore, though that's honestly a subjective statement because the age thing is probably the most off-putting part of it. But like, anime has done weird age stuff like that before. What it hasn't done before is make an
Either you have to be upset by the age part of it, or the bestiality part of it. There is no escaping. They have you in a zero-sum game.
entire societal system that is so fucked up and insidious that it spawned this video and then shove it to the back and never actually explain on it ever. Yes, the society of Nekopara is truly, in my opinion, the most disturbing part
It
of this
truly
entire
is.
game.
It really is.
So let's get into it. All right, before we discuss how society treats cat
God,
girls,
I
we
want a
should
cake, I
probably
want a cake, I
discuss
want a cake, I
what
want a
cat
cake.
girl is again, but this time in the legal sense. So, cat girls are sentient entities with free will and the ability to have their own agency, at least biologically, right? They're just as smart as humans and have the potential to become functional
Indeed.
members of society. Well, unfortunately, the government in the Nekopara games would have to disagree with you, because despite this, the cat girls are
God, her tits are so
second-class
jiggly.
citizens. That's right. You heard those words come out of my mouth when referring to the cat girl game. Cat girls
They're
are in a class
slaves.
of citizenship where they are technically pets, despite their obvious sentience. But before we discuss
They need
what
owners.
owned cat girls are able to do, we should discuss strays. The life of a stray cat girl is very similar to the life of a stray cat. You do not have clothes, and you are not brought up with the ability to speak. You are treated as an animal by society. You have to steal for food. You are by all means considered a pest. Police officers round up stray cat girls and put them into pounds. Presuming that those pounds have the same culture as modern pounds,
I
including
forgot.
euthanasia, you heard me right. This is subtext in Nekopara. They never say anything to counter any of my theories here, presumably because I'm the only person who cares about the lore in this cat girl hentai game. Anyways,
No, bro. They all go to a foster home and they're loved and cherished and they're taken care of and they don't get put down. What? That would be so unethical and evil. What?
what happens if you're not a stray?
They get
Well,
they
depending
get
on
sent to the
household that
farm
you're brought up
uptown,
in,
up
you can
street,
either be
up the
raised in a
hill.
similar method to a cat,
I can
or
drink now,
almost as
oh,
a
whoa.
child to the homeowners. Apparently, being
Stormageddons, congratulations on your 21 months and drinking.
taught to speak at all is rare, only really being a luxury afforded by richer cat girls whose owners have time to raise them like children. So you're essentially a human child, but
Oh,
you're on
wait, so
constant
it's like
growth
normal
phase, as
cats.
mentioned, and are an adult by the end of the first year. And then you have to live in a society where you're treated as a pet. But how far does that go?
This is so
well, let's start
bad.
with the most
It
obvious.
just keeps
A young
getting
cat
worse
girl
and worse.
cannot leave the house alone. She will be treated as a stray and taken into custody until her master comes to collect
That's
her.
so crazy.
She
Even if
cannot
they have
work.
the bell?
She cannot leave the house on her own. By all means, she is just a cat that can sometimes speak if she's lucky. Despite this, catgirl abuse is still a crime. It's quoted at several times throughout the series. Notably, it's quoted alongside the fact
Catgirl
that it's
abuse.
gotten
What
better.
counts as
Presumably,
catgirl abuse?
Catgirls are a recent phenomenon
'Cause
that
I
people
have
gotten
some
more
questions
used to,
about the
with
main
there now being
character
tighter
now.
restrictions to stop people from abusing their catgirls. This, on top of people with lower economic brackets knowing the financial strain of a catgirl before they get them, because as mentioned before, it's like having
I know for a fact this is literally horror. Yes, so true. I was about to say something about that. I know Nekopata is basically just like it's trying to create a scenario where you have a cute harem of cat girls, and it's not supposed to be that deep, and it's just supposed to be like, oh, cute girls, now we're having sex, haha, fun little game that we just played. But this fucking series has such potential to have like spin-offs that are completely fucked up.
18 years of a child in food and clothes within 1 year of time, considering how much they eat and grow, that is.
Yeah,
But
dystopia
say a cat girl
hentai,
isn't
bro.
being abused and is in a loving household. How can she get more independence? Well, that's where we reach the crux of the first volume.
The best
Bell
part is
test.
they never had
So
to
within
add
that
any
first
of this
volume,
lore.
Kasho's goal is to take both of his catgirls and turn them into legal adults, because they definitely aren't even when aged with cat years. This game is real fun. He does this through a few methods that I'm not
Waiting
allowed to
warmly
speak
for
about,
the
as well
Netflix
as getting them
adaptation.
to
Oh,
do
hell,
their bell
bro.
test. The bell test is a test that is required for all catgirls in order to get them their bells, which is kind of like a state ID, but even worse. Imagine if every time
Daddy,
we're seen outside
if
without
you
a
were
legal-
going to get me a cat bell, would you get me a silver one or a gold one? Which cat bell would you get me? If I was your little cat girl slave. A golden one? Silver, gold, brass, gold, silver, gold, 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 gold. That's a lot of gold. Because I'm as precious as gold, right? And you love Lucy?
Guardian,
Let's go.
you would be arrested if you didn't have an
Bronze?
ID
Okay,
visibly
everyone who
on you.
posted bronze is
That is
getting
the world
banned
these cat girls
forever.
live in, except permanently, because bells can expire and need to be renewed. A bell, or an independent action permit, is a necessity for any cat girl that wants to
action
become
permit.
independent. It's needed for pretty much any action that is not directly under the legal control of the cat girl's owner. It acts as legal identification papers on its own, though to be fair, there are also actual cat girl identification papers.
Why she kind of look
But
like me?
The bell is also an accessory that needs to be worn at all times, or they will take the cat girl into custody because she'll be deemed a stray if she is seen alone without it. Also, the exam to take it is completely
It's my
free.
sister,
Okay,
bro.
so hear me out.
I
Imagine
have
you're
the red
walking
eye,
to
she
get your
has the
state ID,
blue.
and you talk to the guy, and he's asking for your legal name and
Gold
your
because of your
address
hair
and all
color?
the stuff
True,
you
it'll
need,
look
and
better,
then
right?
just in the middle of a sentence, he throws a fucking right hook at your head and then stops right before he properly hits you. He pulls back and
Jordan,
goes,
welcome.
sorry man, you flinched. I can't give you your ID. That's the kind of shit we're talking about. Bell exams are tests to examine how domesticated
yeah.
a cat girl is, which is already a really worrying sentence on its own.
How good are you at being a slave test? If you're not good enough at being a slave, I won't give you your little slave bell.
It is suggested that there is other, more normal test questions involving things like security and traffic and potentially
This
some
is
basic
so
knowledge stuff
fucked
too, but those aspects probably aren't too intense because Chocolate, who can neither read kanji nor count above 10, is able to cleanly complete the test. Domestication is measured by a whole bunch of different
Is that the
factors,
Nakapara lore video?
almost all
Yes.
of which are base instincts that all cat girls have.
I will
that
post the
humans
link
don't.
after
The main thing
the video
that
is
is expanded upon
finished.
in regards
I
to the bell
forgot.
exam within the games is the fact that it's designed to check impulse control. Cat girls shouldn't do things like chase butterflies, purr automatically when scratched, or I guess use their tail to show
They
their
can't
emotion.
purr automatically when
All of these
scratched?
natural-
That's torture. That's torture. That's actually torture. Wait, that's also like a hentai thing too, right? Right? Because, like, can you imagine a girl trying to resist purring while you... Sorry, my bad.
Behaviors are
I
seen
almost
as
composted
unacceptable, and you are not
on
given a
stream.
bell if you cannot restrain them to a great extent. An extent that is shown to be quite hard to reach, as only 10% of cat girls actually pass the exam. Again, something shown to be mostly among those in power who can afford to train their cat girls to pass the exam. Bell exams seem to be
So
controlled
do they
by the
have, like, a
government,
giant
as
litter
they
pan?
vary between countries.
This motherfucker with his cat girl harem probably has like 20 fucking litter boxes there. Did you know the rule for a cat is you need to have a litter box per cat plus one. So if you have one cat, you need 2 litter boxes. 2, you need 3. 3, you need 4, and so on and so forth. So this guy has like a million fucking litter boxes just all over the cafe. That has to be a health hazard.
For example, the French bell exam is quoted to be harder. Alright, so hear me out. It's gonna get a little bit weird here, but what if the bell exam is actually a method to keep cat girls down? It's a tool of oppression, designed to be arbitrary and
shit.
strict to the extent that no cat girls are ever allowed to be fully independent. In order to integrate
Pokemon
with human
welcome.
society, even on
So
the
you have
basis level,
2?
you need to
Yeah.
stop being who you are.
I have
and
2.
become
For my
us.
cats!
If we catch you slipping
Fucking
up, even after
dickbag.
you have your bell, they can just revoke it, because follow-up review exams are mandatory. Each cat girl needs to maintain their status as a being with rights, or they are seen by society as an animal. Even to the few that manage to break the mold, they're still seen that way. Imagine if your driver's license defines...
Imagine you're Albert Einstein, but you're a cat girl, so instead you're called Albert Einstein, and you just have to like fucking suffer and be a slave instead of doing anything with your intelligence.
your ability to be a citizen. Compared to a bell-less cat girl, a belled cat girl does have a lot more rights, but again, society still sees them as pets. They'll never truly be their own individual. It's like being a child forever. You're not allowed to do anything truly on your own. Your legal guardian, your owner, presides over every choice you will ever make until the day you die. Cat girl...
You know what? A cat girl who's really smart, called
13
Neonstein, would make
months
a
with the reason I
fire
always
VTuber,
double
am I
check
right?
that I'm muted
Too bad
before work
VTubers are low
meetings.
IQ.
Thanks
Logic
for the
Ninja,
high
thank you for
value
13
cringe.
months. I'll continue to provide high value cringe forever.
Girls,
You always
even
double
ones that
check that
manage
you're
to
muted,
come close
base.
to integrating with society, are property. And if
I
they're
also
not owned
always
by
double
someone,
check
they're
before
not
I
allowed
start
to
stream,
exist
so
outside
nobody
of
hears
police
me, Goon.
custody. There's also, of course, cat girl racism, as in there are buildings that don't allow cat girls to enter.
Oh,
and Maple
yeah.
in particular experiences a lot of stigma with her musical career in Volume 3, as I mentioned. But let's step back and talk about what it's like to own a cat girl from the human perspective. So on the surface level, owning a cat girl is somewhat similar to having a daughter, except she acts like a cat most of the time and grows at a similar rate to Bamboo. Owning a cat girl
Bamboo.
would be like speed
Bamboo
running
goes
having a daughter.
fast?
You know all the difficulties of puberty? That's happening over 2 months total. You know the terrible
True.
twos? That's
Terrible.
a month. Raising a cat girl would be the process of raising an infant to
What? I need to see like a fresh out the womb cat girl as well. Like I literally need to see that because I'm very confused on what they look like when they're first born because they grow so fast that what the fuck? How does that even look?
To a teenager at around 20 times speed.
Excuse me,
It would be
Lucy?
a nightmare to deal with.
I'm sorry? I want to see a baby cat girl? The fuck?
But hey, when you're not dealing with 20 times the angst,
People
you'd
acting
have
like
to
I'm
deal with
saying
training
weird
the cat
shit.
girl to function. Most of the training to get children to act like normal people takes years
Don't
to
you have
do
baby
as their
photos of
brains
yourself?
develop. You'd
Okay,
have to
that's
do
a
all that
ban.
in a short period
They
of
are
time
born as a
when they're
6
done
months
developing.
old? That's
Keep
so
in mind
weird.
that the
Because
monogamy
we saw... Thank you for taking a moment to pray with me just now, Chatty. I really do appreciate that. The youngest cat girls we saw were Vanilla and Chocolate left in the fucking box. Are you telling me that a fucking cat girl is pushing that shit out of herself? That's fucking giant. Their entire lives must be torment and torture from beginning to end if that's what they have to push out of themselves.
Is a really good example of the
that an
perfect cat girl
ASMR method
environment.
game? Okay,
They're rich,
shh.
they have a giant house full of food, and have 4 people
Jeez,
willing
check
to
in
work
my
together
face. Let's
to raise
go.
cat girls. Imagine how many single owners or small low-income families bought a cat girl and just
True.
couldn't raise it because of the financial and emotional
Or
stress.
just made it a
They don't say
slave,
this is the reason
and
why,
they
but it is
forced it
said
to
that
do all
cat
its
girl quality of
bidding.
life was horrible in the past.
Can't cat girls get employed? Like, you can employ a cat girl. So imagine that you adopt a cat girl and you force her to go out and, like, make all of your money. And she pays the rent and she pays all the bills and, like, you treat her like shit when she's home, but, like, she can't leave her owner because she has no human rights, so...
And it's just now getting better as of the time of the Nekapara games. So, say you successfully raise a cat girl
Yeah,
for the
that's
first year.
pimping.
What happens when you have an adult?
When you think too much
Well,
about this
you now have to deal
world,
with an adult
it gets
dependent
worse and worse.
with a lot of hoops to jump through if they ever want to join the workforce. A pet that is functionally an adult woman, that's some anime shit right there. Also, keep in mind that the cat girls we see in game
In
are
regards to bamboo, yes, it grows insanely
got a
fast
bamboo
under the
essay.
right conditions.
I got a bamboo essay.
An ancient method of torture in China was to put a person out and bind them to the ground with a bamboo shoot under their torso. The torturer would then make sure the bamboo continued to grow until, eventually, usually in a few days, the bamboo began to grow into the person's body and eventually out the other side, impaling.
Oh yeah, that just sounds like what the shit that Vlad the Impaler did, but instead it has like a Chinese flair to it.
So smart, or most of them at least,
Bamboo
because the
lore.
Monarchy family had the resources to tutor and educate them to an extent that they could grow up to be functional adults. If both caretakers had to work at all, that would not be possible, which means that most cat girls are going to end up incapable of reading at best. It was
Yeah,
stated
thanks for the
offhandedly in the
history
game that
lesson.
several cat girls can't even speak
Thanks,
properly, if
Silvani.
at all, because they just weren't ever taught proactively to do so. So you have an adult woman speaking with the comparable vocabulary of a 2 to 3-year-old, all while acting like a feral cat. These types of cat girls will probably never join the workforce. It's like owning a caveman and calling them your pet. The Bell exam is a product of this societal issue.
I
It's
remember
because
that
the Nekapara
plotline.
society treats cat girls like pets instead of independent functional beings that the Bell exam needs to exist. Because you can't depend on every cat girl owner to raise a cat girl that can function in human society.
Oh my god, I feel like human beings should have a cat girl bell test.
But hey, you might be wondering about the whole deal with the cat girl sex, the fact that this is a hentai game. Yeah, well, it just so happens that it is completely legal to take a cat girl as your, well,
Right.
you can guess. Sexual
Right.
relationships with a cat girl are surprisingly not stigmatized at all, despite
No
you know,
shit, because they're slaves anyway, so why would it be stigmatized to have sex with your slave, right?
Oh,
It's
the fact
normal.
that the only ones we see aren't even a quarter of the age of consent? Oh yeah, on that topic, in Nekopara Extra, it suggested that there is no age of consent for cat girls because a random villager asks if Kasho is taking the 2 children with him as his cat companions, which is, by the way, the name for this particular type of gross relationship where one of the cat
Huh?
girls' legal owners takes her as a
Cat
sexual partner.
companions.
This is a fun video.
I forgot.
God,
I think I
sure
blocked
hope
that
this doesn't
out. I
irreparably
blocked
fucking
out the cat
annihilate my
companions.
analytics. But hey, if my channel must die, I would have it die in the way I see fit, talking about cat girl sex. So to reiterate, cat girls are a race of human-like cats that experience accelerated growth, reaching
This
sexual
guy's
maturity at around
based.
9 months to a year, which is slightly longer than regular cats who experience it at around 6 months. Cat girls were genetically modified to fit into human society and serve as second-class citizens, or more accurately as pets. Stray cat girls are taken into custody merely for existing, and if a cat girl wishes to become even slightly independent, she needs to complete a very difficult test, which tells her to suppress all of her natural instincts, and which
Holy
only about
shit.
a tenth of the total cat girl population
She's just laying
ever
it all out
actually
on paper
succeed.
right now.
Most cat girls are raised without the ability to read, speak properly, or function on their own outside of basic animal instinct. So now that we have that all lined out, let's discuss a more detailed example of a cat girl lifestyle, specifically those that we see on screen. Let's discuss the Minotokis and their example of an
Stop
ideal
showing me
cat
this
girl
fucked
life.
up picture of Coco.
So as mentioned
They did
before,
my
the
girl
Minotokis
wrong
are
in
an
this art.
upper-class Japanese family with an expansive home and 2 nearly adult-aged children with nothing better to do but adopt and take care of several cat girls at once. They are, without a doubt, the perfect family for a cat girl to be adopted into. Not only is there plenty of space, there is also no money or attention problems, as the loneliness that could come from being the single cat girl in a family is negated by there being 6 of them. They are raised with more or less perfect education. Their family has plenty
Maybe
of
that's why
hand-me-downs
it's
as the
a
cat girls grow
harem.
out of their clothes. There is never any issue with the amount of food they need to consume, and they have as much attention as they could want from their owners and their siblings. But think of how unrealistic this is. How
Cause
many
their
families
tits
will
are
have
so
this much
jiggly.
money to spend on cat girls? How many of them will have children willing or able to take care of cat girls as their main hobby? You're essentially adopting a child, but without child protective services existing at all, and also you have to deal with 1 hellish year of growth instead of the 18 pretty bad years of growth. The Minotokis are a very convenient
Her ears are
lens
bigger
to
than the
view
other cat
world
girls, I
Nekopara
just
through,
realized.
because they show us a world in which there are no societal struggles. The Bell exam isn't a monumental rights-preventing oppression mechanism, it's just another thing for the cat girls to do when they reach a certain age. There is no cat girl abuse that we see, there's just the Minotokis
That you
and the young
see.
cat girl owned by the person who runs the takoyaki shop, who is being brought to work so her owner can properly take care of her. Plus, once Kasho, our protagonist, moves out of the house and starts his own pâtissier, all the cat girls have convenient jobs lined up with their own master, and also they all start to fuck him. He
Yeah!
takes 6 cat girls as his companions, who he also
That's
raised more or
normal.
less as his
Sorry, I'm
sisters
still
or
supposed to be
daughters. Yep,
ASMRing.
fun. Kasho's a bit of a shithead because he's, as mentioned, fucking the people he legally owns, but at least
Real.
they seem happy about it. The
She's
reason
an
why the
actual
Minotoki
slave
example is such
master.
an interesting one to look at is because of the fact that it's so
Also,
undeniably
yeah,
perfect for the cat girls.
yeah,
There is very
yeah,
little manipulation,
yeah.
and they get to
For
live
the
out their
redeem,
lives
I
as
guess I'm a
functional
cat girl
members of
slave as
society.
well.
If functional members of society that are legally owned by someone for the rest of their lives without any hope of being free unless their owner dies, in which case, well, we have no idea, but they'd
I
likely
love how
just become
crazy
astray if
she
they
looks
couldn't
right
find another
there. I
owner
love
and
crazy
would get taken
Coco.
away by the
She looks
police. But wait,
insane.
there's another member of the Minotoki family that we haven't spoken at length about yet. Well, I've done that for a reason. It's time to talk about Shigure Minotoki, who... Actually, hold on. Let me put on my tinfoil
The
hat here for a
Cuck
bit.
Queen.
Who I think is the most evil character in the series
She's pretty bad.
by
She's
far.
pretty bad, yeah.
So indulge me for a moment on my unhinged rant within an unhinged rant as I go through the
Vicky,
Shigure
welcome.
section. Good evening, tinfoil
that a
hat
stretch?
DOS here.
Okay.
I hope you know as I record
get
this
rid of this
section,
little
I have a
dingbat.
tinfoil hat on in real life. Here, I'll even like try to jostle it and try to get it to make some noise. I hope that sounded right. The only reason this is a voiceover segment and not a live action segment is because I didn't feel like it. So, Shigure Minotoki, what's her deal? Well,
that's a
Shigure
cute
is the
kimono.
youngest child of the Minotoki family, suggested to be around the age of 14 by the time of Nekopara
nice.
Volume 1, though
Good
technically
shit.
it's unknown, so don't quote me on that if they ever do confirm it.
My tummy's so grumbly.
Shigure is
I'm
a generally
hungry, Chatty.
well-composed
I'm
Japanese
hungry.
girl that seems to be responsible and normal to most people. She wears a kimono most of the time and seems to be the closest thing the cat girls have to a mother figure, which is kind of fucked up considering that she's Kasho's sister. But also, Kasho is the closest thing they have to a father figure, and I'm not going to get into these dynamics. So
Oh, I
let's
forgot.
just sweep all the uncomfortable implications under the
I
rug
forgot
and
about
continue
this.
onwards. Shigure's main personality trait
You
is
want
pretty
McDonald's?
obvious because
Yeah,
it's the
can
only
anyone
joke
send
they
me
ever
some
tell with her
McDonald's down
whenever she's on
here?
screen, and that
Circle
is that
5,
she's absolutely
666
fucking
Hell
obsessed
Street.
with her brother. Like, so obsessed. To tell you
I'm
how
VIP.
obsessed she is, this young girl stalks her brother to the extent that she seems to have either psychic premonition or a spy network to constantly know where he is. She is capable of stalking him internationally and follows him to France.
Oh,
Even learning
yeah.
French to more effectively stalk him. In terms
Oh my
of
God.
physical symptoms of her obsession,
I haven't
she
played this
has been
far.
observed to literally be incapable of calming down without him there. She seems to get a little bit too excited when being pat on the head. You know what I mean when I say that. And she also
she's me? No.
almost dies of blood loss from a nosebleed after being kissed on the cheek by him at one point. She bleeds to the extent that a pool of blood is stated to form. This girl is completely fucking nuts, and she's apparently been like this since she was born. This behavior is never rationalized or explained. She's just like this.
She's
Now,
just like
honestly, none of this would be a problem if
She's
she was
just like that.
regular insane. Unfortunately, Shigure
Me
is
when I
also
explain
insanely
why I'm a
manipulative.
femcel.
First off, in her own family, she has been shown to be willing and able to lie to her brother and manipulate the cat girls to get them into a sexual relationship with him.
Yeah.
The main and obvious lie she tells is in Volume 1.
This is
and
why
it
I'm
is the
telling
lie
you that she's a
Chocolate and
cuck.
Vanilla will die if Kasho doesn't give them a medically approved dose
I remember
of
this!
while they're in heat.
Dude,
which
that's
is
why
not
I
true
thought-
at all, and is
That's why I
confirmed
got
not to
confused
have
when he
been
said
true
it
in
doesn't
that
kill
very
them.
volume. She has also stated to have convinced Chocolate and Vanilla to sneak into La Soleil in the boxes, so her brother wouldn't be able to escape her. Oh yeah, and later in the series, it is also stated that she has pushed the other cat girls to make efforts to become Kasho's catpanions, likely
She's
as
an
a way to
actual
live
cuck.
vicariously through them. Gross. Also, not to mention, she seems to be normalizing the incestuous behavior within the Monarchy family. Kasho seems more and more comfortable with her downright sexual harassment of him, and even begins to see it as endearing later in the series, which is not good.
Oh, my sister? Oh, yeah, she's grabbing my cock and balls right now. Don't worry, that's just how she shows that she loves me and she cares about our family.
So she's proven to be insane and
Here's your
manipulative within her own family.
MC, yes.
How could this get worse? Well, what if I told you she was absolutely loaded and very influential? Yeah, Shigure has proven to be insanely
She's
rich
the
despite
villain of
being
the
in early
series,
high school,
real.
probably. Her main feats that prove her wealth include having the money to build 5 new rooms onto La Soleil without much trouble, entirely out of pocket,
I
as
forgot
well
how
as being
rich
able
she
to
is.
construct an entire Wipeout-esque obstacle course in her backyard for a fun off-gag
Dude,
in
that's
the anime.
America.
Not to
No,
mention the
that's
aforementioned
Japan's
likelihood of a
Ninja
network
Cat
of agents
Warrior.
paid entirely to spy on Kasho. Have I mentioned the fact that the Monarchies are confectioners, by the way? Where the hell is a girl of this age getting all of this money?
Good
Well,
question.
it's never really explained, but all of this does suggest
Dude,
something sinister
she's
beneath all
part of the
anime nonsense.
Yakuza. She has to
So
be,
hear me
bro.
out. Tightening my tinfoil hat, Shigure has to have a plan, right? It's obvious. Why else would she throw all the cat girls at Kasho? if
Yeah,
not for some
sex with her
ideal scenario
brother.
to come
It's
out of
clear
it?
as day.
While she initially says that her plan is simply to have all the cat girls fuck her brother because she thinks it's cool or something, I don't fucking remember.
She thinks
but
it's
it could
cool.
be that her goal is more insidious. So what if she's crafting this exclusive setting where sex is everywhere and notably in the
Shikakure.
family to normalize this sort of incestuous weirdness that one like her might be able to take advantage of? Not to mention the fact that she's using cat girls for this. People she legally owns, and while we don't have confirmation, likely have very short lifespans similar to cats. So she has
It's
her
the
brother
background
get
music for
exceedingly
me.
used to the companionship of his companions, and then they die a couple decades later. What happens when that 30-something-year-old man loses not 1, not 2, but 6 romantic partners in the
Wait,
span
he's
of a couple
cooking.
years?
Almighty
Well,
Bite,
probably go seek
welcome.
more companionship to fill the void, and that's when Shigure can strike, taking her emotionally destroyed older brother for herself and finally getting what she wants without having to force anything. She's proven to be manipulative before, and we know that
Oh my God,
Kasho
she's
is
grooming
already
her
has a lot of
brother.
boundary issues, so what's to say she doesn't have something like this planned? She clearly doesn't care about the boundaries her older brother does set, considering how often she steps over them, but realistically, that's just a theory, and there's no fucking way NecoWorks is ever going to do that. If they do, the series might actually have even a little bit of passable writing, or in conflict, and we could pass off all this uncomfortable shit as just like foreshadowing for the evil twist, but there's no way NecoWorks is gonna fucking do this, or anything close. Nekopara is way too successful for them to do anything risky.
She's not a
with it.
cuck,
But
she's
it's
an
my
evil
fucked up
genius.
headcanon,
Oh my
and it
God,
makes
she's
the
playing
game
the
a lot
long
more fun to
game.
analyze
OG
and
Alex Kun, thanks for the sub. Welcome to
we
Cringe
reach the
Empire.
end of our quest, the conclusion. I've told you about the horrors of Nekopara, the societal oppression faced by its race of genetically modified cat people, the incestuous undertones perpetuated by one of its more conniving characters,
Mrs. Blackfire,
and the very strange
I
dynamics
think that
hidden
that is
beneath
what
the
we are
veil
led to
of
believe.
anime
That is
nonsense.
this man's
I
conclusion.
hope you understand that this
This is
video
all
has been in
about
the works
pure
for long
sex
enough
and
that
having brother
writing the word
sex.
conclusion
You
in
thought
the
it was a
script
cat girl
almost made me
visual novel? No.
collapse from
This is
relief.
Shigure's plot.
Anyways, now that we're here, let me re-describe Nekopara in context with what we've learned. Nekopara is an anime dating simulator that takes place in a world where genetic modification has resulted in a race of cat people that serve as pets to humanity, with barely any freedom to exist outside of servitude. The story of this game focuses on a more well-off family, as Kasho Minaraki, when attempting to move out, is stalked and coerced by his sister into entering into a sexual relationship with all 6 of the cat girls he grew up alongside. While it may all
Well,
end in the series
Chatty,
on a happy
here's the
note
thing.
each time, and while
If you just forget everything else he explained, like the slavery and like their technical ages and the questionable nature of the incest and everything in the harem and the cucking, if you just leave all of that out, this is a really fun and wholesome visual novel.
the conflict may center around simple things like music and feelings and always at least a little bit of sex, this is a hentai game, the hidden truths beneath it all belie a reality we are only seeing the pastel-colored tip of. Now, to be
Just the
fair,
tip.
NecoWorks absolutely did not have to write their game this way. They could have just made the cat girls regular people.
It's not
who
slavery if I love
Kasho
them.
hires, or I don't know.
That's a
works
good one, bro.
alongside,
Let's see
but
how it
they're
works in the
still cat
court.
girls, so you still get the fetish bit. Instead of just like having them be his pets, but also siblings and daughters at the same time. That part really wasn't necessary. They could have also made them age like regular
True.
people instead of making them like infant to toddler
Very
age.
true.
So why did I do
They could have made it a lot less weird.
Well, to be truthful, this video was a project that I had planned all the way back at the genesis of my channel, before my channel actually ended up finding its niche. My high school friends and I used to talk about Nekopara because it was a funny anime game, but when we actually all, like, played it together...
They're all like, and me and my bros used to talk about how we gooned to Nekopata in high school.
We all sort of cued
Can you
in
do
on
the controller
horrible
meme again?
suggestions the Lord was
Flix,
making
what
about
the
its
fuck?
work.
Did you
Many
just
of
see
you
that
are
and you
actually
came
watching
to
this. Sorry I
ask
made
me
you
to
all
do
wait
that?
so
No
long, but,
way.
it's
No!
out at last. Only took me
I
a
haven't
couple
done
years.
it in ages,
For
actually.
context, the script document for this video was created on March 17th, 2021.
Jork in their penis.
In fact, while I was making this video... Wait, hold on a minute. No.
Huh?
No, it can't be. You lie! While I was making this video, NekoWorks announced a new game called Inupara, featuring
Oh yeah!
dog
Did
girls.
this ever
The
come
game's
out?
description states that it's an isekai, or another world story, with a protagonist warped into this world of dog girls. Now, I'm too tired to do a damn thing about this. I'm not even going to analyze the trailer. It came out on
But is
April
it
Fool's,
out yet?
so I really hope it's a joke.
God, they're
But
hot.
Catboy Paradise also came out on April Fool's.
They're
And it's a
hot.
real game, so it doesn't look like it is a joke. Anyways, I hope you learned something.
If that's an April
This
Fool's
video
joke,
is
that's a
absolutely
crime.
going to get demonetized, so I guess if you feel like it, you can go watch my other stuff or give me money
Cat
on
girl
my
sex!
mostly inactive Patreon, or you can
Was
join
that the
channel
moral of the
membership, I
video?
guess.
That's pretty much
Anyway,
what I picked up.
Thank you all for watching. Hell is real, and I live there. Sorry I kept you all waiting so long.
Oh,
If you
wait,
ever even...
wait, dude, this might actually be me. I'm sorry, Chatty, I was lying to you. I'm actually this man behind the screen, and right now I'm using a voice changer, and I live in hell, literally. I'm sorry, I made this whole video. I was just trolling. Okay, let me post the link to the video. Very good video. I enjoyed. It reminded me of some really amazing, wonderful things. I knew I was right to hate that bitch, Shigure. She literally sets her brother up to cuck her like a little freak, and I'm just supposed to accept it? Nah, you cooking on that planned future incest plot, which is a YouTube comment I never thought I'd type. Base video. Help us keep comments respectful! Chatty, should I edit this? Where did I go wrong? Where did I go wrong? I'm so confused. What am I doing? What? I did something wrong? Post it anyway. That is about right. I didn't do anything wrong. I refuse. I will not be taking responsibility for any of my mistakes. Not now, not today, maybe not ever. It's a perfect comment. I agree with you. It's a fucking perfect comment. I didn't do anything. They just want to see a bad bitch suffer. They just want to see a bad bitch fall. Let me take a hydration redeem. Delicioso! No, keep it. You're bigger time than that guy. What the fuck? Jody, that's a silly, goofy thing to say. I'm not allowed to comment on YouTube. Lucy's so big? Yeah, if you mean my cock, it's almost definitely bigger than that guy's, but that's not fair. That's not fair because my cock is always gonna be bigger than other people's dick. Easy. We can't have any humor on the internet. Humor is not allowed. No, you're not allowed to be funny, sorry. If you try to be funny, that means you're taking fucking attention away from me, and that means that it's not allowed. So if anybody else is funny, no, you're not allowed to actually do that. Very stupid and silly and goofy that you would think you could. Download queued. What? I downloaded this already! No, you fucking serious? What? Steam. If I press download, that means I want you to download it. Did you ever think of that? Are you fucking serious? This is going so slow. No way. No way. Please, please, please give me a break. I need one little break right now. She's installing Nekopata, boys. Let's go. Lamau? You wanna tell us about your experience with Nekopata? What's your favorite part? Where was your favorite scene, Lamau? Mine was the one where they take the bell test and earn their slave permit. That was my favorite part of Nekopada. Super cute. And I always relate. Yeah, the sex? Yeah, the sex is good. I need to know more about the... Hold on. Chatty, you can't see my internet page, can you? Because I'm about to look up some things and some stuff. Real quick. Okay. Nekopada, Volume 3, CG. Alright, we have the image gallery. Is it not gonna have the hentai ones, though? No, it doesn't have the hentai ones. The hentai! Where's the hentai? Extracted from data? Oh my god. I'm committing a crime. It has her on the toilet. It has her on the toilet, Chatty. Oh wait, that's from the Switch. What?! Wait. Why is she making that face? Why is she making that face on the toilet? Chatty? Chatty, I have a lot of questions. Technically, I guess none of this is not safe for work. It's all allowed. Chatty? I want to show this to you, but I don't know if I can. There's no titties or nipples or pussy shown. Hold on. Let me see here. Let me see. Well, Chatty, let me minimize this window for you guys. Make it real small so that we can just, see it and look at it, okay? Yeah, there's always Discord, of course, but I have to show it to you now while we're waiting. You found the safe for work version? Can someone explain to me why is she constipated? What is this CG? She fucking shitting herself. You've never been there? Yeah, but not animated. My struggles have never been animated like this. Kidney infection. She's embarrassed. It keeps getting weirder, Chatty. It keeps getting weirder. There's more where it came from, and cat girl struggle to she's shitting herself. I'm so confused by this fucking CG. I really want to read this just to find out what happens, but then people are gonna say I'm a poo-poo pee-pee fetishist. Wow, if you really like this character, I'm just gonna assume you're into pee-pees. Now she's crying. I think she finally got the shit out. I think she finally got it out, dude. Congratulations, Maple, on the shit. We're very proud of you. Don't cry, sweetie. Don't cry. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Tears of joy. Her legs are so small. Imagine her legs trembling while she shits. I can't even do this as a fucking bit. This is so weird. This is so weird. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of that, Chatty. I'm not... You know what? I'm not gonna scroll down where everyone can see it, but I'm gonna continue looking at these CGs, see if there's anything worth our attention in here somewhere. Okay, cat girls are kissing. Okay, they're kissing. Alright, we got some cat girls with their tits out, they're in the pool. That's nice. That's always good. Don't say chatty with that potty mouth. Chatty! I'll say chatty however I want, you fucking bitch. You can't stop me. Okay, the cat girls are kissing again. More kissing. More kissing. This must be the Switch version, because there's no like hentai in this CG list so far. I'm looking at the not safe for work version. There's stuff here for us. Why are you looking at naked women again? I'm allowed to do it. It's for research. It's for research. I mean, you never know. I could always make a video about something, but you guys have no excuse to be looking at women unless you're YouTubers. Are you a YouTuber? Huh? Are you a YouTuber? I don't think you are. I don't think you are, actually. So I think you should simply cease. You should cease and desist. Can I find some... How is this uploaded? Chatty? Chatty, how is this clip uploaded on Twitch? Huh? I to listen to this.
こっち見な。我慢できな。
Chad, I'm not lying. This is a fucking clip from this goddamn website. This is a fucking... This is a fucking clip from this goddamn website you are watching on right now. And it's a completely different CG. You can see, like, pussy and whatever. I'm so what the fuck? Chatty, why do I keep streaming? Why do I keep streaming when I'll never have anything as good as that? Also, how the fuck is the scene still in the Switch version of her on the toilet going like, no, stop it, and then pissing in the toilet? She's not even pissing herself, she's just pissing in a toilet. What is this shit? Well, Chatty, I learned a lot today. I learned that you can have a clip of a cat girl pissing and moaning. So, yeah, that's cool. Bass for people with pee-pee fetishes. Does Twitch TOS block pissing audio? I don't know. I mean, you guys couldn't see anything, so how are you to say that it was pissing audio, huh? It could have just been someone turning a fucking sink on, dum-dum. Dum-dum? I mean, they don't block fart noises, so why the fuck would piss noises be banned? If I get banned for this is stupid. I'm just gonna say it right now. I should not get banned. I shouldn't get banned. I've been a good girl. I've been a good girl. Because I can see the CGI on my end. Well, that's a you issue. You're the one looking it up, goofball. You're the one looking it up, goofy goober. Alright, where is this? Shinkansen. Watashi wa shinkansen. Why does that sound like a bad word? I feel like I'm saying something wrong when I say shinkansen. Shitkansen! Twitch got her! No, I didn't! I'm still here! Ban is not incoming. Ban is not incoming. Ban is not incoming. You just wish it was incoming after I subjected you to all that shit. Easy mode. If you make a mistake, you will go back by 1. Car number will not be resetted. Fuck yeah, let's play easy mode. The game will start from the beginning. Your previous save files will be deleted. That's fine. 0.3 FPS. Chatty, what do you mean? This is the second time Lucy has been banned for piss. No, it's not! I'm not banned! I'm not banned! Chatty. Chatty. Chatty, I'm not trying to die here. Are we good? Can you see me? How laggy am I? Oh, these graphics are... oof. Okay, the phone doesn't work. I don't even know why I bothered. Why would that ever work on the train? I've seen worse. Dratini rap. Wait, is that a thing? Is there a Dratini rap? That's so cool. I want to ride on a train one day. What if I told you I've never been on a train before? Kochira Zenpo! Listen, Shadi, at this point, I've done my absolute best. I've done my best. I watched the video. I did some chatting. Oh shit, we're fucking gone again. Chat! Chatty? 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 Chatty, don't leave me again. Chatty, don't leave me again. Don't go. Don't go. Don't leave me. I want us to be together forever. Don't abandon me. I love you, Chatty. Lucy, no. Again? Hello? 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 Don't fart at me right now. Don't fucking fart at me. It's fucking over. We're cursed. We're so cursed. You can hear me? Can you at least hear me, guys? Cause I made a weird confession while my internet was fucking off, and I don't know if anyone heard it about me and Cat Girls, but if you didn't hear it, then... Hi, Chatty! Hi! Don't give up, Lucy! I'm about to give up! I'm about to give up! I'm looking down a line of signs that are telling me to fucking stop streaming today for some reason. Yeah, something does not want me playing this game. I don't know why. I mean, maybe it was a good thing that I watched that Nekopada video. This is some star-crossed lover shit. Yeah, it is. Chatty, the fates don't want us to be together. I think we have like
No
a
matter
1 minute
what
delay right
happens,
now.
we're
Oh,
here
fuck.
for you.
Oh, fuck! God damn it! Okay, Chatty. Well, I gave today my best try. I don't think I have it in me to keep fighting this fucking connection. I don't know who could hear me right now, so I'm just talking what I'm typing, okay? Don't be mad. Also, Akiobi, thanks for the 7 months. I don't think you can hear that, but in case you do, thanks. Oh, Hydrate, thanks. Blake Screed, Lucy, Sag, fuck me! It's fucking Jover. It's Jover, man. It's every stream. Chatty. I love you. Thanks for hanging out today. Maybe one day we'll get to wait, no, what's something cute? We'll get to have questionable reactions on stream again and smile and laugh and make hot, passionate love. But for today, we are cucked. Thanks for not making me go through the cucking alone. I love Chatty. Oh my god, my internet's so fucked right now. It's so fucked, that's